Guys, we are not drinking Fireball. We want to set this
not on
precedent.
a Friday.
We're going to set this precedent, okay? Just because the show's called Fireball Friday does not mean we'll be drinking Fireball or that it'll be on a Friday, okay?
Yeah, Clap,
so get that out of your head.
We hate Fireball.
We hate Fireball.
Is it Tequila Thursday? It's Soju Saturday.
It's on a Soju Thursday.
It's Soju Thursday. It's really leaning into the lisp, isn't it?
You know, I was like, sometimes it can be your biggest asset.
Exactly.
Sometimes your strongest weakness can be your biggest asset.
Wait, chills. Sorry, I had to put chat up on screen.
Otherwise they notice and they go, ah!
Hey, be nice. That's what Chloe did. Yeah, no. I had this great idea. We changed it to F asterisk.
F'd up Friday sounds like a year 9 made it.
F'd up Friday, where we get f'd up. And the logo is there's like a beer spill over the UCK, so it's censored. Dude, chills. Actual chills.
It sounds like a year 10 made it.
I'll message AI to cook up a logo.
Wait, Cole. Do you know what? AI is the best thing that's ever happened to us, man.
Dude, I'm starting to fuck with it. I love AI.
I love AI.
I love AI.
Do you know, there are so many things that, like, AI could create that humans couldn't.
No, okay, chat. It's not fucked up Friday. It's F asterisk KED Friday. We don't know what could be filling in those asterisks.
Right. Okay. Welcome to Fireball Friday, everybody. Now we've had was it like a couple weeks off, or was it because we alternated that it feels like we haven't done one in forever?
We didn't do it.
Ever. Reload, rewind selector.
Oliver. No, I
look mean.
We did last week was before where we interviewed each other.
No, yeah, but because last week I was locked in a sphere in a means of torture.
Oh, last week.
And the week before that, we
did the bar. I consider that Fireball Friday.
Was that already nearly a week ago? What the frick?
That was Sunday. It was actually only about 4 days ago.
It feels like
we did the last one late and this one early. So
yeah, so you know it evens out now.
It even Stevens.
Oh,
that was cute. Like that. Harry, show us your hair.
I like that.
I got a fresh trim for the show yesterday.
Wait, you've got hair, man! How is that growing back so quick and so nicely?
I got that shit on. I sat down at the barber's and I took my hat off and he pulled a face at me.
He recoiled.
He pulled a face and he went,
that's just your aura, king.
He turned around to me and said, "What happened?" And I had to, on the spot, I had to lie. I said I lost a FPL and I had to forfeit. I said I lost the Fantasy Premier League and the forfeit was my mates cut my hair for me.
Surely the truth isn't that far off?
Oh yeah, what happened? I was filming a sketch where I played...
For Tommy in It.
For Tommy in It, where I played a crazy person. So I decided to shave my head but forgot to put a clipper on and then didn't have enough balls to clip the rest of it that short.
I think you should bring back the tennis ball. That's cold as hell.
We should do my hair again.
Yeah. You have such a cheat code, man. People in my chat, every time I ask for sub goals, are always like, dye your hair. I'd kill myself in Minecraft.
Really? You don't... You should go like pink. Because you're a girl. Girls like pink.
Yeah, you should go blue because you're a boy.
Yeah, and then I'll go and watch Oppenheimer and you go and watch
Barbie. Wait! Chills!
Chill.
Just as it should be.
Wait, actually chills, bro. Holy fuck.
Oh, it feels like so long ago now that we dye your hair pink then send you on your way back to Croydon.
Ashamed. Full of shame.
Like the walk of shame, but like middle of the day back to East Croydon.
Bright pink hair, scalp on fire from bleach.
Queer!
Pink was so tough. I might go pink again.
To be fair, I did go hard as hell. It's because my favourite video is you after you hit that weed pen and we're outside Burger King and you bought the Uber and you're tweaking.
Oh my god.
And you had the pink hair. That's my favourite video ever.
And it's when public? I think spoken about.
Yeah, we've shown it. And I think it was when you were first starting to talk to your lovely girlfriend. Because you were messaging her. And you were, and everyone was talking and I have a video of you going, quiet, I need to message my ting.
Oh, Cash, you sat in the corner of the room.
Yeah. I need to make sure I don't trip up.
The worst was tennis ball and blue. The blue didn't look good.
Yeah, and then you tried to blame that on me as if, yeah, you made me put the dye on whilst your hair was wet, then wondered why it looked like ass.
It was patchy, bro.
It's Koi Piso doing an impression again. Wait, no, I'm actually still gagged at that.
Because I was just with Koi as well. It actually could just be Koi.
Wait, is there photographic evidence?
That was just with Koi.
Yeah.
Yeah, we watched Pool America together. Cat.
Bro, this guy is always so late to Fireball Friday, so I messaged him being like, please be on time. And he goes, Bro, I'm watching Paul America.
I was early.
No, you were bang on time. You came here at exactly 8 o'clock.
2 to 8.
No, by the time you got in the door, it was 8. And then
I struggle with stairs.
Guys, we have 9 bottles of alcohol, by the way.
Okay, this is what happened. Lexie went, let's drink soju. And I went, okay, dope. I get here. She goes, I've got 3 bottles of soju. I'm like, that's 1 bottle of soju each. We might just get a bus. We won't get drunk.
This guy insists he can't get drunk off of soju, so today we're going to
I don't get drunk with soju.
What did you eat?
Well, I had slim chickens, and then I had some a Thai wafer.
Coconut flavour.
Oh, and also, furthermore, when I went to
what is this? English literature?
When I went to this Asian supermarket, they went, oh, because you've bought so much soju, we have a present for you. And they gave me a pomelo. I'm not entirely sure what a pomelo is. But if I get hungry throughout the stream, we can maybe drink some pomelo.
I don't think you can drink. It's a melon.
We can eat some pomelo. The chat, are any of you aware of pomelo? Pomelo.
Who asked you to spell that?
What, in case people...
Yeah, it is like a grapefruit.
It's like a grapefruit. We could do the grapefruit method. That's a thing, isn't it? The grapefruit technique? Is that a thing?
Happy anniversary, man.
What is the grapefruit technique? But I know the phrase. I don't know what it is, but we could do that. We're doing the grapefruit method on.
Yo, Ronnie, thank you for the Prime sub. I appreciate that so much, man. Guys, when we hit 100 subs, Harry's gonna go.
I'm gonna do the grapefruit tequila. What? Okay. We should probably just say hi to Steph.
Okay, well, today's guest is very exciting because it's our first Sims streamer. Now, Sims streamers are cool and sexy as hell, so it's very exciting to have our first one.
Ellie plays it sometimes.
Wait, so true.
So maybe our second.
And also, before we introduce Steph, even though you already know it's Steph, if you're not subscribed to the Fireball Friday account, go subscribe now to nearly at 10k.
Twats.
And if you're not following, follow because we're nearly at 10k over here as well. But without any further ado, let us welcome STEPH0SIMS!
Steph!
Bleep, bleep, blah, bleep, blah, bleep, bleep. Oh. I'm so sorry. Lydia just in the door.
She's been taken out.
Hello.
Yay!
Hey guys!
Fit check. That's okay, she's gonna flash everyone.
I know, I am.
Wait,
well, I wanted to do
I'll cover whilst you get
the first time on.
Get comfortable, queen. Get comfortable, queen.
Oh wait. Yeah, let me come forward.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Fire.
Well, Harry, don't say you didn't do that, you little prick.
Huh?
Yeah, what the fuck?
Well, you had it covered with your cardigan, so I was just like...
because you didn't have it covered with your big fat fucking head.
My awesome quarter-zip.
With a huge aura.
I look like such a Tory. I might take this off. I feel like I look like I go like Exeter.
It's stream laggy. It shouldn't be.
I'm like, no, I think you just have shit Wi-Fi, Sam.
Yeah, because everything's it says excellent on the stream actually.
Steph Bade, please upload more than once every 3 months.
Yeah, first question. What the fuck's
I'm
up
working.
with that?
Oh, is that the first question?
No, it's
Just
not.
Just
gagged me
what
with
chats
it
ahead.
immediately.
No, we do have some. Do you know what? Like, I wanted to do a mini game, but I didn't actually plan in time.
Already?
Because
Okay,
we have soju, we can be a bit more balls to the wall with our shots instead of fireball where we hate it, so we don't drink it.
You know, I was sat outside, like,
Welcome.
wanting to scream my answers to it because you guys were like, fucked up Friday.
What do you think?
What is STEPH0SIMS today?
Oh! Chills. Bro, chills. Oh my god, I totally but I'm
Holy
fuck.
But what do you think about the name Fucked Up Friday? Not fucked up. F asterisk.
Effed up. Okay.
What do you think?
Well, it kind of...
I got a thumbs up from Lydia. But no,
But I think it sounds a bit JoJo Siwa.
Oh, that's
like,
okay.
I would never effed around.
We're gonna break into the American audience.
She just said she didn't hear what you said. She's probably so bored of your shit. She just goes.
She actually
Yes,
just tuned
Harry.
you out. She
Yes,
was like,
Harry.
Dude,
I've
we were
heard
saying
of
on the stream, she was shit talking me with Steph in the living room.
I love it. It's so good.
Talking about how much I fart in my sleep.
Bro, Harry walks into my room instantly, like shits his pants. Anyway, sorry. What do you think of Effed Up Friday?
Did you hear Did you hear the logo?
Let the woman talk.
No, I'm from the Brighton.
it's Women's History Month. What the fuck?
Is it?
Every month is women's history.
I didn't even know that because
No, it actually is this
I know all
month.
about women's history. Penicillin.
Huh?
Mary Curie did penicillin.
He actually missed that it was.
No, that was Ian Fleming. Who did penicillin? What did Mary Curie do?
radiation.
Shut up. Well, actually, I think that's
thought
bad
she was
because
like a makeup
radiation
brand.
hurts people.
You thought it was a makeup brand?
Oh,
Who
no,
are
wait, that's
you
like
thinking
Mary
of?
Curie or some shit.
No, that is Mary Curie.
Is it the same
She
woman?
worked towards cancer, right? I thought it was to do with like radiation and stuff.
Shout
Guys,
out,
what a
shout out
diva.
cancer.
Women in STEM.
Well, like, shout out cancer awareness.
Oh, shout out cancer.
I'm aware of cancer.
So what do you think of F'd Up Friday as a title?
I still think Fireball's
Thank
better, so maybe you just have to stomach it.
That's what I think it doesn't have to be Fireball all on a Friday. Harry, do you want to talk?
The logo. It's F. It says Fucked Up Friday.
Right.
And then there's a bottle of beer spill, and the beer spill goes over where it says fucked. So it's F, like, beer spill.
It's like
C-K-E-D.
censoring it.
Yeah.
Okay.
I still think it's ass.
I think that's fire.
I just think it tastes like, it sounds like a Year 9 made it.
Okay.
No,
It's like on The Apprentice when they're like, oh, think of an alcohol brand and everything else is taken.
Okay, yeah, that's true. Maybe because I'm young and you're old. That could be it.
Steph's older than both of us here, so you actually just insulted like
How old are you?
I'm 25.
25 and drinking.
I feel like an actual. Ooh.
Yeah, you actually weird for that, actually. I can't lie.
Stuff.
Find us to another shot. Woohoo! Harry insists that he can't get a drink. Maybe I'm drunk.
You can't get drink.
You can't get drink. He can't. He's freshly 19.
Fucked Up Friday feels like an obvious name. So an obvious is good.
We'll workshop it here.
You know what
I
else
feel like
is?
you want something that surprises people.
Obvious?
What?
Walls and ceilings and floors. When you walk into a room, you expect to see that. So it's quite calming.
What are you saying? Yeah, I think I'd be quite stressed if I walked in and there was no ceiling.
If I walked in there was no ceiling, but when I see a ceiling, I go, okay, there's a ceiling here. That's calmed me.
Yeah, I feel comfortable now.
Yeah, Fucked Up Friday is comfortable.
Yeah.
Right.
I'm feeling really comfortable.
Let's just do a shot, honestly.
Okay, what's this to Fucked Up Friday?
To Fucked Up Friday.
To be fair, the only good thing about losing Fireball Friday would be that motherfuckers won't keep going, it's not Friday, that's not Fireball. I will kill myself.
I used to have that because I used to do STEPH0SIMS when I would upload. Never. I think I hit that once.
By the way, Harry left those...
These are empty.
Yeah, because you left them here because they were empty. Man just sat down and instantly opened them as if he left them there on purpose, by the way.
It was a tactical move.
We'll think about it. We'll figure out what it could possibly be, okay? So welcome, Steph.
Thank you.
Welcome.
I know, this has been so long
been
that we've been talking about this.
Long
so
time
many
in the
iconic
waiting.
women. Steph's a busy woman.
Busy woman.
Doing what though? Because you don't upload.
I'm a mother.
Are you?
Yeah.
Oh no, it's a dog.
And I was moving here. Because you asked me before I moved and I was like...
And then you had the flu.
I did. I actually had pneumonia.
That's sick.
Even better.
What is that when you get cold?
It's like mega flu. It's like the flu has infected your lungs.
Mega flu. Flu. Shorten it.
Mega flu sounds like a convention. Like I'm off to mega flu.
I've got a meet and greet at Mega Flu.
Can't wait to meet Scott's Major at Mega Flu.
Guys, swipe up if you're going to Mega Flu this weekend.
In the AMC meet and greet queue. I fuck with Steph's accent so hard.
It's just London.
It's just London.
Yeah.
Where in London were you from?
Richmond. I can say it now.
You're
I don't
from
live there. I don't live there anymore. Yes.
Fire, like the TV show.
Yeah, everyone always says Ted Lasso. I've never seen it.
I've never seen it.
It is cute. It's a nice place.
Yeah, it's cute. Is it like Tory Central?
No, it's Lib Dem. Nowhere in fucking the UK is Lib Dem anymore.
Wow.
When I voted Green Party. I was like, I've just thrown away my vote.
I voted.
Useless.
I voted. I voted for Reform.
That's
what
fire.
What the fuck is wrong with you?
I couldn't get myself
I didn't vote Reform because it was too left wing for me. Actually,
Oh.
I'm waiting for another party to come along which really aligns with me politically.
You're like right in the centre.
Bro, I've
Reform.
never told this story. I once went to, for fuck's sake, Spoons with Rufus Rice, and he sat down and he was talking to a load of fans, because I think they bought him drinks or something. And then we were talking about politics for some fucking reason. And then out of nowhere, like, I made a joke about voting Reform, and all the girls were like, us too, like, I'm actually so glad you did. All the girls were Reform voters.
Oh my god. They were like,
That's
I'm so glad you said that. I can finally admit to this.
What the fuck?
crazy. Who was it?
It was actually just some random girls. They were like random uni students.
Uni is
Brighton uni students voting Reform is crazy
wild.
work.
I was
That's
sat there
actually-
like, Rufus, please get us out of here.
You saw like the 0.1%, like that's unheard of.
I know. It's like
the
a
fuck?
bingo card.
This person in chat keeps saying I've never heard about people keeping snus in the fridge. Did we mention that at all?
I just heard about it. I just
I've just never heard of people keeping snus in the fridge.
Anybody said that?
Yeah.
I was like, I'm making sure
All
I'm
right,
not...
guys, confess in the chat to things that you've never heard of.
I've never heard of... Think. I've heard of everything.
Did you know that women still have periods?
I don't.
Better not, because I'll get angry. I'll get angry.
I've been hiding it.
Does it
hurt?
hurt?
The way I just said I don't know. Nobody
It does hurt.
Well, you could be going through menopause. You're old. You're like, you know what I mean? You could.
Menopause?
Oh,
I wish they would.
menopause.
Oh my god, menopause.
I
It's
need
like
to freeze my eggs just in case.
Menopause is like STEPH0SIMS branded.
Menopause.
Menopause.
Men
Because we
with
pause
pause.
the men. Oh.
Men with pause.
I just have nothing to say.
How long
to
have you
that.
guys been together tomorrow, by the way?
So 1 year.
The last one.
The first and the last.
She was holding out to get the presents.
They better be fucking good.
Well, welcome to the show, Steph.
Thank you so much.
I hope you're having a swell old time. So, sometimes we start with a fun little game, but we thought,
We have a game.
No fun.
Do we have a game?
We have a game.
Yes!
Oh,
okay. I don't know what
Alright,
the game
well,
is.
no,
but I know
no,
And
we-
he lost because he's a feminist.
We just played a bit of rock, paper, scissors, just a fun game to
He's
like.
gonna start recording, yeah. Play footsies
I'm
in a
so
second.
at ease now, thank you.
So first question: what year did you make your channel?
Do you know the answer?
Yeah.
So I had
Actually, like,
there are
researched
two
it.
sources. One says 2010, one says 2014. It was 2010.
Yeah.
So why is it that your first video
Harry
is
wasn't
2018?
even born yet.
Okay, I was born 2009. Alright.
Wait, are you actually?
No, it was 2005.
Oh my god! No, why did I actually think you were telling the truth?
I'd be like 16 if I was 2009.
Same difference, honestly. So your
Well,
channel was
thank
made
God
in
he's not.
2010. But if you
Yes.
go back to oldest on your channel, the oldest video is from 2018. What's up with that?
Where are all
I'm
the
protecting
videos?
myself as a former minor. I
As
got
a former minor.
well, like nobody wants a digital footprint of them from the age of 10.
What was it? What were you doing?
I was just saying so many offensive things. No,
There's so
it
many
was just
slurs.
I don't like. I used to. I can't believe I'm me. I used to put on an accent because at the time,
Jamaican.
but I
Wagwan family, welcome back to Sims 4.
Buzz the right, buzz the left.
Lava splash. It's like, whoa, hold on a second.
You can't miss it.
We're
You can't
from
miss
Richmond.
it.
Hold on.
Richmond, Jamaica.
Kingston.
I lived near Kingston.
Kingston, Jamaica. Oh, we're doing a shot without us.
Kingston on 10. Oh, I'm just
Kingston
drinking.
upon Thames. No, because at the time, like the only Sims YouTubers were Americans that were like, "Hi guys,
You
welcome
put on
back
an
to my
American
Let's Play."
accent.
Who was
So
your
I was
idol?
like, well, I have to be American, obviously. That's the only way to find success. But to be fair, I didn't even talk in videos for like 4 years.
Would you just have the text on screen?
Yeah, I'd make
AI
like
voice.
You cut to a
Windows
notepad.
Movie Maker like slideshows of my Sims houses. That was like the first 4 years.
That's
That's
fire.
epic, man. That's
I
epic as
know.
hell.
I just wanted to show people my houses.
Are
That
there
was
not
it.
any videos that you're like, I really wish they were still on the internet, but I had to because I was on
Are they unlisted or deleted?
Unlisted. Like I still have
show
those.
us.
Come on.
No,
I want to hear Kingston Jamaica
No!
Sims.
Oh, no,
I've
it's
got
not
all my
happening.
videos from when I was 9. I started posting when I was 9.
And they're still up.
I've shown them to all of them.
You're really
I did a
brave.
stream where I went for it because I just ran out of things.
Oh,
to
you should
do.
see his TikTok.
My old TikTok account from when I was in primary school is still up.
Oh my god.
Harry is not smart. It was. I used to.
Like Dan is not on fire.
Yeah. I actually got it from
Fuck.
Luke is not sexy. I don't know if
Oh
you ever
my
watched it.
God.
Yeah,
Luke-
everyone with
Luke-
something is not.
Luke Cutforth.
Steph is not Sims. I should have been.
Yeah.
Yay.
Steph is so Sims.
Steph is so.
Horrible.
So
I don't like.
Sims.
I'm done with a list, but I'm not fond of that name. Actually.
I'm really sorry.
Too many S's, man. What's the worst video that you got rid of? I think it was the slur challenge you did.
Yeah, in The Sims.
Yeah.
The Sims slur challenge.
There actually is a slur in The Sims because you know, I was about to say Blackpink, not Black Eyed Peas.
Yeah.
The song where they just say the
Oh,
R
yeah.
constantly. They have a Simlish version of that, and it sounds like they're saying "ratata" the whole time, but they just.
Oh,
say,
they're going What, they're going, let's get Ratata in
Let's
here.
get. Well, they're saying like let's ratata.
Wow.
It took me 5 minutes to start speaking in
What's
Simlish.
your favourite Simglish song in the game?
Oh, well, I like Lily Allen's Smile because it sounds fucking awful. Like I think she
Let's
must have.
sing it.
Well, it's like the same as Smile, but it's just out of tune and in Simlish.
I
Take it
love
away. I
Last Friday
can't
Night.
picture that.
Wait, my shoe. It's really good.
Do you know what? I hate to bring them up, but I kind of lost my mind when a group that we used to be friends with had a song in the Sims expansion pack, and they let their song in Sims.
Lovejoy
Yeah.
was in Sims. Really?
I don't know if that became an actual
I thought
thing.
you were talking about the vamps. I was like, what happened there?
They used to know. I'm like, sorry, Connor, I exposed it.
Are they still in The Sims?
Were they actually? I didn't even know that.
They were in FIFA too, weren't they?
Yeah, I know they're in FIFA. So was Nico B.
Oh, actually, I think he did tell me that at one point. The one time I met him.
He brought it up within
Yeah.
10 minutes.
Well, because I think I kind of rinsed him a bit because I didn't know who he was. I just knew he like did Minecraft and like made songs.
And
So I
like
was
spoke
like,
to miners and stuff.
didn't know about that yet.
It'd be weird if you didn't carry on.
I had a premonition. But I was like, oh, so you make like Minecraft parodies? And he was like, no, I make real music.
We're doing running this year. Anyway.
Yeah. I just can't get rid of him. He keeps falling into my life.
There's a song that was so epic, and it's Sims 3, and it was like the dance song when you went onto the dance, when you go onto the stereo, you say it's a dance, and the song went so fucking hard.
I want to know which one you're
Bro,
talking
Sims
about.
music goes so hella hard. What's your favourite Sims song, Harry?
I don't know much about Sims, but did you know if you type Motherload in...
No way!
Did you guys know about this?
Holy fuck, you're doing hacks.
Wait.
Yeah, Motherload.
My mum wouldn't let me do that.
They give you money. Your mum wouldn't let you take the Motherload.
No.
Oh, wow, that wasn't good. That really doesn't
I don't
sound
like,
good.
I'm not enjoying myself
like the
right
way
now,
you said
guys.
that.
I'm not enjoying
Wow.
myself at all.
I was thinking of getting a Motherload tattoo, but now I'm actually just not.
Really?
Well, it's like manifesting at the same time.
Yeah, you're gonna get a tattoo. Like, you are gonna get a tattoo.
I'm gonna do it like sometime this year.
It's so
Wait.
cunty.
Yeah. It'll be a
Chills.
Sims one.
I'm getting a tattoo.
Do you have any?
No, I've got on my chest. I've got a big chest one.
Do you actually?
Yeah.
Yeah, he's
it
got
says-
a lion. He's got a lion, a clock, and a rose.
No, so I've got West Ham logo here, Stone Island badge here, Union Jack on my chest, and it says Rishi
The way
Sunak.
I was believing you until like this.
And it says Rishi Sunak. You can take away my rights, but you cannot take away my XL bully.
Oh.
Isn't this a memeless bit? Yeah, I said that in his video. Fucking fan. How do you know that?
I literally know, like, know you're gonna say that bit.
I
And, like,
always feel bad. Like they're just trying to exist for the rest of their life that they got left.
Your dog crazy as hell, man.
Muffin barks at XL bullies.
Well, yeah, they just kind of look intimidating to her. I think.
You should every time you see one
Cheers.
at like the dog park. Oh wait, fuck. Let me
Well,
do
Muffin
it.
barks at any dog, so she's not just profiling.
Muffin doesn't bark at me.
Yeah, I'm surprised she. Well, she was in the bag, so she was like sedated.
I
Yeah,
gave
she
her.
just had a load of cat.
I gave. I
At the
gave her
Tupper bar.
a kiss, and she liked it.
She does actually.
She
She
was
lives to
into it.
kiss.
Yeah.
Well, Harry's got a question for you. To be fair,
Does
actually,
he?
now that you've said it, like, I feel like we know so many people who have early videos where they definitely said something that aged badly.
What? Like who? I don't have any.
I'm
Really?
I've shown all of mine.
There's a couple of people that I know.
Who?
Mute it.
Tea.
I didn't know you even knew Johnny.
We-
Right. Sims. You've been doing Sims your whole thing.
Sims tea.
How did that come along? Did you like watch American Sims YouTubes and go, I want to do this? How did Sims come along?
I used to play it with my older brother. Like he had it, and I was always just allowed to watch him play it. So when he like left for uni, I stole his Sims games, and then they were mine.
Wait.
Damn.
Yeah, it wouldn't have happened if it went for him.
Wow.
But yeah, the first time, I don't know why I even liked it, because the first time we played was like actually traumatizing. Like he decided to make our family in The Sims 1, which is like
trap you in a swimming pool.
he killed me.
Over and
But like
over.
The Sims 1 is like notorious for being a difficult game to keep your Sims alive. So I just watched my entire family die in a fire and was like, I want to play this.
Give me more. Give me more.
Yes.
Is
That's
Sims
crazy.
free?
Sims isn't free, is it?
The base game, yeah.
This game.
Is it?
Mm.
I remember we used to have to pay. I had my earliest memory of Sims was on the PSP. They had a Sims game, and my friend came into school with a PSP one time. He said, "Harry, put this Sims game in." It wasn't a Sims game. It was in the Sims culture and everything. It was filled. I was like 10, and it was filled with porn. It was this PSP disc filled with like a gigabyte worth of fucking porn. And I was so scared.
I was shaking.
Wow!
It must have been like a custom PSP disc
Oh,
in the Sims case, but it freaked me out.
That happens when you get like discs from strange places. I wanted to play Mamma Mia and instead I got like fucking Ariel sing along or some shit.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh man.
Or Cooking Mama, not Mamma Mia.
Bought
Mamma
PSP
Mia.
discs down at the fucking market. Fell off the back of the truck.
How does that even work though? I'm always like curious when you see those websites that are like, we have codes and they're
Oh, like the selling codes for games, really?
yeah.
Usually they're like stolen, or like what
But
they
like
do.
where? Because like how do you steal digitally?
What they do is they use stolen credit cards to buy games and then sell them cheaper.
Oh wait, that's awesome.
But I don't even care. I don't even care. I get so many games so fucking cheap. Like I don't care if they actually bought a stolen credit card, bro.
How'd you get them cheap? You got a
G2A.
mean.
That's the company. G2A.
Oh.
They used to do. Remember cheap FIFA coins.
No.
All the FIFA YouTubers have a FIFA coin sponsor, and you used to be able to get cheap FIFA coins, and they would just pull with a stolen credit card. But you could buy them.
You
Same
know
with
what?
FIFA.
Epic,
FIFA is not
actually.
my EA game.
That's epic as hell.
Yeah.
So how did you come around to doing Sims content? So you were playing with your brother, your family was dying.
Yeah, in IRL.
They were in flames. And in the flames you saw a career path.
No, because like when I started, I don't think YouTube was a career for people. Because like 2010, I don't even know if you could make money back then.
When did Dan and Phil become popular?
That's what I'm trying to place.
Dan and Phil started blowing up when I was first watching them when I was like 9 or 10.
You're so fucking
So
gay,
like
man.
2015.
Yeah, I reckon that's around when you could start making money from it. So at the point that I started uploading, I was like, I just want people to see my Sims houses.
Yeah.
Like, the people would love my Sims
Yeah,
house.
because I was like obsessed with other Sims channels, so I would like spam their comments being like, check out my video, please,
Guys,
please.
sub for sub, guys, sub for sub.
Yeah, sub for sub! Oh, I was doing
love
that.
sub for sub. I know damn well there's a Zoella video out there where if you check the comments, the comment will still be up.
I have been through that so many times. Like, I'll go back to like an old Sims trailer. I think it was like Katy Perry's Sweet Treats or something like that. Insane pack crossover. But there's a comment from me that was like, I fucking hate this. Who would ever buy this? This is horrible.
Way, you're a hater.
Why was I
you're
slagging-
a hater.
But like looking back, it was camp. So like, why was it going off about Katy Perry's Sweet
closeted.
Treats?
Someone will find a comment one day of me saying my dad said he'll stop smoking if I hit 100 subs. My dad quit smoking as soon as my brother was born, so it's like
You made that up.
I lied.
You're
As if
a
my
dirty
dad
liar.
would quit smoking
You're
over
going to
100
hell.
subs.
You're going to hell, man.
Yeah, it's not my best work, 10-year-old me. But
That's what people
Maybe
used
this
to
is
do.
why you should start smoking so that your kids can then do that.
yeah.
Yeah.
Start smoking.
You should start threatening your viewers like, I'm gonna stop putting zins in. if
Yeah.
you- yeah.
I'll do it for a sub go. I quit nicotine.
Wait, but then every like 5 gift, it's like a subathon. The longer people sub for, the less you like pop zins, and then you start having like
Yeah, because then if they
withdrawals
don't,
on
if they don't
stream.
sub, they're enabling you.
Actually true.
Wait,
What the fuck?
That's
What's
actually
wrong with
really
you guys?
sick
That's
and
actually the
twisted.
method. Yeah, dope.
Yeah. So
There you go.
how did you? So you started because you wanted to show people your house, but then at what point were you like?
I think people were doing Let's Plays, and I was like, this is fun.
Who was it?
Life Simmer.
Oh,
I remember, people probably remember her because she was like the first Sims channel to like almost hit 1 million subs or something like that, which is crazy because this was like 2015 or some shit. Like,
This was pre-Dan and Phil game.
yeah,
what
right?
the heck?
Anyway, the OG Shao Life Simmer. I think she still streams actually, so
That's
she's
epic as hell.
good for her. We love
That's
her.
mother.
Shout out Life Simmer.
And she was
Life
so
Simmer,
cute. She
who's got the keys to my blood clot
Simmer.
Sorry.
period.
That's cold.
But yeah, she was like the biggest one, American as well, and she had such a cute voice. Meanwhile, like even at 12, I sound like a fucking man. Like, hey guys, I'm gonna play fucking
I
Sims
want to hear
today.
your American accent.
Yeah,
I'm
please,
so
let us just
proud.
hear the audio right now,
Oh,
please.
No,
Steph,
it's gonna be so
please.
fucking embarrassing.
Please.
Oh, please.
Will
Guys, you
mute.
just came here to like publicly humiliate me.
Yes,
Yeah.
that's the show.
What? I did
Yeah.
not
And
sign
also,
up for
I
that.
keep sitting on your
Guys,
lovely
ask
skirt.
reveal.
Wait, guys, 5 gifted. Ask reveal.
I gifted hole.
Oh.
I'll show hole for 10.
Literally nobody else.
For 10, that's your prize.
Like 10p. What the hell? So now you are a well-established Sims content creator.
Yes.
Super pog. Is there ever a world where you wish that you hadn't done it? Is there a world where you went, damn, I wish I was famous for something else?
Sometimes, because I feel like my career is sometimes dependent on like what The Sims is doing. So if they come out with a shit pack, I'm like, well, you've actually just. Well, actually, that's kind of good for me.
Oh!
But
Anonymous gifted.
holy fuck!
Okay.
Wait, hold time.
I'll show hole, guys. Who the
Holy
fuck do you think
fuck.
that was? That was my girlfriend.
She's in the corner.
She's just on her phone in the corner.
Happy anniversary!
There's a perp in chat, guys.
Yeah,
a non-gooner.
fucking anonymous gooner in chat, bro. Who was that?
Fuck.
That's the one who runs LEXIE VODs. That's who that is.
No.
Shout out.
I'm not like some X Fords.
Wait, what was
Anyway.
the question?
Is there a time when you wish you weren't a Sim streamer? Or is there like a category of content creator where you're like, dang, I'm kind of jealous?
No, I don't think so, because there's no other game that I like that much. And also, like, the Sims community compared to other gaming communities is actually
So
like
good.
is so nice.
So chill.
There's no men.
There's like one
No
pervert,
perverts.
right?
Who's the
Yeah.
pervert?
Oh, he's just on my Patreon DMing me all the time. No, we don't have any perverts that have been like, well, I'm trying to rack my brain. I think there was one, but we like annihilated him, so it's fine.
Her.
My one of my favorite tweets is about the Sims community. It's just that one fucking tweet, and it's like, y'all best not mess with my girl, Little Sims.
That's actually your alt account.
And it got like 100k likes. Just a picture of her.
Keep my girl's name out your mouth.
Bro, everyone's so like, I love it though. Everyone's so like ride or die for Sim streamers. I love it so much.
I know, because they don't do anything. They
The
just
rest
stay
of
in
the-
their lane and play Sims.
Literally,
Like-
the whole internet's on fire, and then they're like, anyway, here's my pool.
Here's how to make a good roof.
It's difficult.
How do you make a good roof for Sims?
The owl slope. Downhill reference.
Owl slow.
We all know
Owl
about that
slide.
owl slide.
Period. I think they got rid of it though, because they're
Fucked up.
advancing.
Yeah, I haven't been watching the news. So I remember it was Dill. Was that Dill?
Dill,
Yeah, it's
Dill Houter.
Shield Chad, Dill Houter, bro. I miss that dude.
Wow, really? Were you a
He's still
Downfield fan?
alive.
Is he?
Yeah.
Is he still in the
He's
news?
still
Do you watch the
going.
new series?
Yeah.
Just a room of bisexuals, guys.
You know what's
Just
really
a room of
funny?
bisexuals.
my dad is meeting them next week.
Wow.
Because they tried to fucking sue me over my dad as well, which is really funny. Which is like, oh wait, hold on.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
That's really
That's
cute.
cool as fuck.
Hell yeah.
Oh yeah, might I suggest you don't fuck with my sis, Little Sims?
The picture is so funny because I think it's at her
So-
husband's like graduation and she's just so happy. She's
So
like,
happy.
and then there's just
Because she followed me out of nowhere on everything, and I lost my fucking mind. Like, completely
she?
unprompted, she followed me on every social platform, and I was like,
it's probably
oh
me in
my
the group
fucking...
chat like,
No,
I love
literally.
Lexie.
It was after we became friends, and I was like, oh my god, guys, listen, she just followed me on everything. That's so fucking epic,
It's been.
man.
She's like the only time I've like gone scared to meet someone. At TwitchCon.
Wait, really?
At TwitchCon, I came over to you, and because I was just like, it was the first time I didn't even know you were gonna be there. So
Oh,
I
in
went.
San Diego.
Yeah, so I went, oh my god, Steph! And I give you a hug, then I look at the rest of the group, and I see Little Simsy, and I leave in like 10 seconds. So I was trying to be nonchalant. I was like, I don't even watch Sims content, but she's just like dope. So I was like,
She's the coolest ever.
Holy shit! I didn't even know you were panicking like that.
but I was, because like, I'm nonchalant as fuck.
I think Little Simsy has raised more money for charity than I've ever made in my life.
Yeah.
Like,
And like most people
and then
ever
some,
see.
then ever in my life, like 10 years running. If I like got reincarnated 20 times.
Okay,
I
guys,
still
this is
would've
the
got
Little
big money.
Simsy praise.
Over.
Anyway.
It's over, this is a Steph episode.
So if you could start doing any other type of content, what would it be? If you had to pick a different genre of content, which one would you choose?
I think I just do like vlogging shit.
Oh, that's so fun.
Yeah.
We'll talk about that a little bit later.
Okay.
But then what I love is that like Minecraft Live comes out and all the Minecrafters are losing their mind, and then there's like the Sims equivalent and all the Sims.
Yeah, we have our own stream as well.
IRL reactions.
So
They went so hard.
Although the last one did not go well. It lasted
Really?
8 minutes and then they lost power in the studio and everyone was like, oh, well.
Everyone's like, that was it.
That was great.
And I'll drink to that. Yeah, 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 yeah. Yeah,
When they doing a Wicked Whims update? That's my question. Okay.
They...
How do you
Oh.
know this? Oh, you're
Was
no,
it
you're
actually?
a pervert. You're a dirty pervert.
You just hear about it. Like, if you're on Sims
Bro,
Twitter, you
just
know.
fuck the plant.
Those on
But-
Sims Twitter.
Yeah,
What
shout out
horny
Sims
fucker?
Twitters, you know.
What horny
They-
fucker decided to be able to fuck a plant?
Do you know about the latest update?
No, what have they done? What have they added?
They've added anal.
So- That's been there.
That's
That's been there. Lexie's not locked in for Wicked
Sorry
Whims.
about that. I haven't unlocked that bit yet.
can I?
Well, they recently...
Sorry, I'll let you tell this. And then I have an admission of guilt.
Oh no, you used to fucking
so
York
fucking
it to
scared
Sims
right
Lord,
now.
didn't you?
So they updated it recently. They did a collab with a sex toy
Brazzers.
brand.
Oh,
So you
was
can-
it Adam and Eve?
I don't think
No,
so.
was
like...
was it Love Ents?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh fuck, you know.
Where it works with the sex toys. Yeah.
Holy shit.
What?
They
Yeah.
they announced it at the tech convention.
And you were there in
At the
crowd.
pet convention.
No.
Ugh.
There's this tech convention.
Oh,
Love Ents
tech.
had this whole booth. They also announced a dildo you can play video games with. You can play Flappy Bird by going up and down.
Whoa! Wait, by doing Kegels on it. That's so good.
Yeah, it's all,
Holy
I wanna,
fuck.
but I guarantee you there'll be someone who'll be able to like code it and like beat Dark Souls on it.
Oh, 1,000%.
But like just with like their hand because they previewed it with their hand. Like you can just
Keep
like
doing that.
it was at CES. I did see it.
Mm.
So what was it that you wanted to say? Was that it?
Yeah,
No,
what was your
no.
admission?
Wait,
So-
I need to
Curious.
drink before this.
Yeah, should we drink to
Well, this is
whatever?
yours, this is yours.
Oh wait.
I've also mixed it a little bit, some peach and some blueberry. Do you know
Oh,
what?
yummy.
Lydia, let's have a drink.
Okay, so
Right, cheers
Your
to whatever.
family.
I don't know if I want to cheers to whatever you're about to say.
No, think of it as a way to get through it.
the Sims mobile game.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh my
What
god,
about it?
I'm gonna try and guess. Is it like the vibrations where you yorking it to like
Ugh.
Sims woohooing?
Yeah, they started woohooing, the phone
So,
started vibrating.
I-
He was like, let me put this on my pussy right now.
It was like I was 11.
Wait, sorry. Does Lydia know this story?
No, you don't. I was like 11 and just started going through puberty, and I was like, damn, wait, I got an idea. Like, porn is blocked everywhere in the house. But if I
Oh.
download Sims and play it to the point where I've unlocked Woohoo, it would be the same. But you know what's even... I remember it so vividly. It was the AIDS update when
What the
they
fuck
did...
does that mean?
You know when they released the red iPhone for AIDS?
Yeah.
They did a crossover with the Sims mobile game, but it was Ellen. Ellen was in the game. They had like
DeGeneres?
Ellen DeGeneres like every single pop up, and I remember I did it,
She
but
was
I
in the game?
yeah.
Did you york it to Ellen DeGeneres?
No, I didn't because
loves
I
lesbians.
couldn't understand the concept of masturbation. I was like, that will probably look awesome. So I remember I grinded the game for 4 hours straight so I could unlock Woohoo. You had to be a
With
certain level. And then I just kind of looked at it, but every 5 seconds Ellen DeGeneres would pop up trying to sell me like a £4.99 pack with a red piano. But I don't know what I expected. I was just kind of, that was it really. That was the story.
Right.
But I don't make it very clear, I don't jack off to Sims Ellen. Okay, that's, I feel like that's,
Yeah,
I feel
really
like
thought that was where it was
that
going.
looked like it's where the story was going, but that didn't
Yeah.
happen.
I kind of wish it did go that way.
Okay, have a word. You have a word with her.
Sort it out. Well, Harry's got a question for you.
I asked the last one.
No, you did not.
What was the last one? What made you start doing Sims content?
No. Is there a world where you wish you didn't
Oh,
do
yeah.
it,
Oh,
dickhead?
yeah.
How dare.
Alright, I'm going to say this in Lexie's voice. Your content... Your content is a bit more explicit.
I don't have a list.
I
Your...
can't help it.
ableism. Your content
She
is a
actually
bit.
is. Sorry.
Your content is a bit more explicit than other content creators who do the same. How do you feel about this? You're the adult Sims content creator.
I like it.
Considering that before I knew you, the only other Sim streamer that I was friends with was Claire Siobhan.
Who were like two ends of the spectrum. I'm making my baby's bedroom.
And then you were like, just don't make everybody fuck.
Well, I sensed a gap in the market. I was like, nobody's doing it like this.
That fucking bird that I hate.
That fucking bird that I hate.
Well, like all the people I was watching were like comedy YouTubers and shit like that. So I was like, why don't
Like Jimmy Fallon clips.
Yeah, that's so funny.
Like Shumbugala clips.
Shout out Shumbugala clip. Did you ever watch Jimmy Kimmel clips?
The best. That's where I draw all my inspiration from.
Really? Jimmy Kimmel clips?
No. So it's just freaky stuff.
Freaky stuff. Bird that I hate, sorry.
I mean, yeah. What was the question?
You asked it!
You're more like adult. Do you think it's partially? It's like I kind of tried to go more family friendly during COVID because I went.
You?
Yeah, because it was
I really
more.
can't see that.
Wasn't that when you had the bit that was like POV or getting back shots from Average Harry?
No, that was like a year and a half ago. But like during COVID, my mods will remember this. I like pandered hard because I was like, if I do Minecraft, I can make a lot of fucking money.
So I was like, in Atlanta.
Huh? I got bars in Atlanta. So I used to just like kind of go live for like 4 hours and go, hey guys, doing Hypixel Bed Wars, and then I was like, this is miserable.
Did you not feel like it was a lot? Well, yeah.
It was so I'm like, do you think if you try to go family friendly, miserable?
I'd fucking hate it.
I would hate it.
No, because
It's like a
I'm not
nightmare.
in reality, so it'd be like I'm lying.
Yeah.
Just to, and like there's enough family friendly Sims channels.
Also, yeah, was that that kind of thing as well, where you were like, sorry, I can't message it through me off. Where you were like, oh, I don't really want to be family friendly. Also, there's such a gap for that.
Yeah, because like all the people I was watching was like I was watching Jenna Marbles.
The goats.
Is Jenna Marbles on that ugly dog, or is that Justine?
Jenna Marbles.
Why would you say that about her dog?
Is she the one that made the dog fly with balloons?
Yeah.
It is an ugly dog.
What, the Chihuahua?
It's fucking minging.
Chihuahua.
It is
love a
minging.
Chihuahua.
Chihuahua.
It's so minging. I like Muffin though.
I'm
Thinking
about you, Muffin. Oh wait, that song hits.
Everyone's got a Muffin song. People keep talking about Bad Boy Halo's Muffin.
That's
That is
that.
Bad Boy Halo's Muffin.
Oh, see now I get it.
And that was like an 18+ version.
What's the 18+ version?
Ugh.
Oh, there's the.
No, you don't even expose
What?
yourself.
No, G
She made
used to
it.
play it all the fucking time. She knew like every single word, but I can't remember how it goes.
Now you've exposed yourself, guys. Lexie's on MCYT NSFW Twitter.
Girl, shut
I've
the
seen
fuck
your
up.
burner account.
Wait, no, I need to find
TWK,
it.
bro, those who know. Lexie reminds me of a chihuahua in the bro, that's not how that's spelled, bro.
That's not even close.
Who in the hell put the muffins
in the freezer?
I did.
Oh wait.
What you gonna do about that?
Did you watch the TikTok? This reminds me of a TikTok I watched where it's like the two really gay guys, and it's a thing where they hold their phone up and they're trying to guess what like their popular saying is. And the last one was who put the muffins in the freezer, and they were like, "What's our favorite TikTok?" And they did exactly what we just did. I did.
Wait, what the fuck was the question?
Sorry, yeah, Harry keeps
who
mansplaining.
put the muffins in the freezer?
Great question, guys.
I did. Wait, check this out. I baked you a pie. Oh, pie! What flavor? Pie. Dad, I'm hungry. Hi, hungry, I'm Dad. Why did you name me this way? Why? That was the extended cut.
Well, the Muffin song.
No,
Oh, wait, how does the
OG
Muffin
brain
song
rot.
go?
what's the
I
muffin
think.
song?
Oh, fine. We'll
There's
play
a
the
Muffin
muffin
song too.
By
I
Bad Boy
swear.
Halo.
No, not by Bad Boy Halo. There's another one.
Who in the hell put the muffins in the freezer?
Are we going to get DMCA'd for this?
I can message
You have to
him.
manually strike you.
I love Captain Puffy's verse on this song.
She drops a bar. pretty good.
That shit goes so fucking hard, man.
I'm gonna sing that.
Steph
Like,
is such a small man.
Is he?
He's so short.
oh,
I
like
can see that.
IRL.
Do you
I
think
thought
that's
meant,
why
like he's like the smallest man that's ever lived?
This ever lived.
Do you think that's why he has the big hair?
Give him some height, yeah.
Oh,
Queef.
Queef.
So anyway, so how do you feel about your content? I'm sure you really fucking enjoy it though, right?
yeah, I have fun. I feel like that's the main objective for me is like, as long as I'm having fun, I think people can tell and they also enjoy it. Like, you can tell when somebody is just making content for the fucking hell of it.
Is there ever times where you're like, you see your friends who are super PG and they're like, I just want to say fuck, man, and you're like, lol.
Yeah, Kayla's just fucking slinging them behind the scenes.
Really?
She does.
Is there...
Well,
No,
I,
okay,
maybe
what?
I shouldn't speak for her.
Keep my girl's name out your goddamn mouth.
Who's like a PG friendly content creator who's very different off camera? Like, do you ever like go pub with like Lil Simsy and like 2 pints in? She's like, oh, let's get a bag.
She doesn't even drink. No, she's pretty much the same IRL. I'm sorry to disappoint you guys, but like.
No, but the sexy
Although
the sexy sim streamers actually have aura, man.
Do we?
Well, we can talk about it a bit later.
I don't think there's anyone.
Yeah, because Claire's the same. Oh, we got
Yeah,
Johnny Ray.
Johnny! Love you,
Oh,
baby.
hi, Johnny. Thank you so much for the raid.
Thank you for the raid.
Here's to Johnny.
Oh, to Johnny.
To Johnny. My
Okay,
favourite
fine.
thing was I was talking to G because G met Johnny over the weekend and Johnny was like, oh, I'm gonna need you to introduce me to G and everybody that I don't know, and I was like, sure thing, my broski. And G, wait, I'm sat with G and G's like, so is his name Johnny? And I was like, people who don't know Johnny have this thing where they don't want to assume his name is Johnny or seem like they're so close with him that they call him that. So everyone just goes, oh yeah, Johnny.
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 Oh yeah, so I was just talking to Johnny.
Just saw Johnny.
Just saw Johnny. Anyway, to Johnny.
I went to Johnny.
Oh, I'm gonna grab another bottle. And
Another one.
pour up.
Oh, headshot. Drink. Sit down.
I'm
Drink.
sad I couldn't come in for the fucking Fireball song. I'm actually like a big Pitbull stan.
Every time Pitbull stands called.
The Pitties. We in the pit.
Me and
I'm finna be in the pit.
I do, guys. I'm finna be.
I finna be in the pit right now. Face review. Wait, have you been on camera before?
No,
Okay.
it's not public. It's not public at all.
Holy shit.
Who's a fucking twat, eh? Twat's such a good swear word, man. Do you know you
Who's
watch
a
something
twat?
and an American said twat?
Twat?
Do you Americans say twat like twat?
Twat.
Twat. That's silly.
That is silly.
Who's the worst sim streamer you ever met? It's not even a question, I'm just asking.
You're just bringing that up. Oh, I don't know if there's like a worse one. There was one guy we met and he was so nice when we met him, and now he talks shit on Kayla a lot.
Oh! Keep my wife's name out your damn mouth.
Yeah, which is so weird. Like, why are you nice to my face? And then it was weird. It was weird.
Jealousy's an ugly disease.
A disease. Get well soon.
Get well fucking soon. So,
I didn't name his name, so it's not even that deep.
well, we said a little bit earlier about your wish to do IRL content.
Oh.
Because that's funny, because you used to have a second channel.
How the fuck? Ew. I feel like you've been digging.
But that's gone without a trace. What's up with that?
Well, I was also a minor in those, so I just deleted them. But I think it was made a makeup video. I only made one because I gave up after 3 minutes, but yeah, I was just watching Zoella a bunch and I was like, listen, I can do a smoky eye. I can eat up a smoky eye. I can do a stupid metallic lip.
Oh, actually, in the 2010s, you took our metallic lips very seriously.
Mm-hmm. I can go into Topshop and be like, here's my lipstick, guys.
This is my Kate Moss Rimmel London.
Yes. So I was like I'm just not really
Who put the muffins in the freezer?
What flavor?
Grapefruit.
You shit your pants again.
Pie.
Pumpkin. I farted out there. They come in. Can you smell it?
You carried it with you.
Oh,
Right.
oh. Do you want me to grab the thing? Let's smell it. What's the thing?
Oh man!
Fucking rank.
What do you eat that has?
I was really stressed for the show yesterday, and I had half a kilo of ground beef.
Just
I was
beef.
stress eating, bro.
You tried to be so nonchalant about that as well.
Oh, now it just smells like a vanilla fart.
Oh!
Oh, is that?
Yeah.
Oh, it's Yves Saint Laurent.
Yves.
Alright, I'm not Scott close, so I don't have to pronounce
My
it.
favourite
Damn.
member of Luna is Yves.
Yves.
What? I like chew.
Oh,
Mm.
you and tap my heart. You and then
Free chew.
What? Is she locked up?
She needed freeing.
From who?
Her evil company.
Yeah,
That happened a lot in
Blackberry, the
K-pop,
worst. Stinky,
Yeah.
stinky, stinky, much like Harry.
Can somebody
Stinky.
explain what's going on with New Jeans? I don't understand.
Oh,
What's your
I'm a bit of an idiot for
ETA?
it.
What's your-
Okay, we get your friends with Jason the Ween. Fucking hell, man.
Hey, you brought it
Let
up, not me.
go.
Best friends,
What's
actually.
your ETA?
And Angry
What's your
Ginge. He
ETA?
said that himself, that we're
Yeah, he
friends.
did actually. I heard that. We were talking about Steph's second channel that I was. It's called,
Where'd it
like,
go?
Was it Stephanie
What was
Rose?
I think it's Kate. It's my middle name.
Oh, Stephanie Kate. I couldn't remember.
Kate.
I was like, it was definitely a white girl middle name.
I know, because that was what I was gonna say. Everyone did that at the time. I was like Lexie Marie.
My chat yesterday finding out that my last name isn't Marie was actually generational.
Is that your middle name?
Yeah. And sometimes people try to
Ah.
guess my middle name and they're like, oh, Lexi, what's your middle name? And I'm like, bitch, hello?
I can't think.
Aww.
And that's what everyone did at the time. It was like, go by an alias that's just your middle name, basically.
That's one thing I regret is not going by my middle name.
So your first name is average and your middle name is Harry.
Wait, yours would be good.
Mine's a dope middle name. Tornado's awesome, and I went by Average Harry, like a fucking gimp.
Wait, Lukey, what the fuck?
Whoa,
Hi,
Lucas!
Rose.
Lucas, my beautiful baby.
Am I seeing you tomorrow, Lucas?
Yeah, you
I'm
doing?
Brightonian.
Oh, I wish.
No,
Oh.
he's in London.
Oh, boo!
Welcome to Stream, everybody.
Thank you very much,
Hey,
Lucas.
guys.
Yes, you are.
Yay! Big up.
I'm not there, but I'll be there in spirit.
But like, is there not I was about to leak what's happening on Tubathon tomorrow for some reason. I was like,
It's in the schedule.
is it in the schedule?
Yeah, there's paintball
Yeah,
tomorrow.
we're paintballing. I was about to be like, so is there ever a world where you do paintballing? So is there ever a world where you
Yeah,
bring back the
tomorrow.
IRL content? The IRL?
Maybe. Like, I tried to incorporate it with The Sims, because I've done, like, decorating my apartment in The Sims, so that, like, ends up being, like, a 50-50 split of, like, here's me shopping, guys, trying to, like, find the same stuff in real life. And
You
then,
have so much aura. People love you.
oh my god, thank you.
Some girl in my
Cheers.
sixth form is called Chelsea Blue after the football team. Chelsea Blue is fire. Have you asked Steph what she thinks about the North-South divide? What do you think?
I
think
lived in the north, so I could...
You lived in it in
You lived
I'm
Richmond.
an
in
ally.
Sheffield.
No, I lived in Lincoln.
Ah, that's where she's from.
Lincoln reveal.
Lincoln's.
Lincoln's not...
Okay,
No,
there's
it
big
is
Midlands.
not.
There's big Midlands.
Would you say Sheffield is the north?
I'd say
Sheffield's
it's the
the
Midlands.
north.
Lincoln's like...
I say anything past London we just cut off and give to the French.
Because the thing is, I'm from Brighton, so everything's north, so I'm kind of an international warrior. I hear someone say Bath, and I'm like, you're so fucking north.
Where the
so
fuck even is
far.
Bath? Where is it? Near Bristol.
Why?
Yeah,
you
that
say-
just wasn't anything to do with my point, though.
Yeah, you hear Bath.
I hear someone say the word Bath.
Oh.
Like Bath.
He's never seen a bath before, guys.
There's Bath, you fucking smelly bitch.
Stinky.
Sticky boy.
The Midlands is the best place in the country.
I know.
I actually think I'm
You
the
actually
only
the
one who's
first
ever
person
Yeah,
said
you've
to
got
say
Stockholm
that.
syndrome.
I enjoy the North. I actually do enjoy the North.
I like
I'm a
it,
big
yeah.
fan of Liverpool.
I'm really
Um,
excited to go to Liverpool.
We're
I think
going
people are
Liverpool.
genuinely nicer up there as well. But maybe that's just like London has jaded me a bit.
I find London, after I went to Paris, I now find London is nice. I think.
Everyone's like putting the
relative.
bar
I
in
don't care.
hell.
I'm bringing back the old drama. I actually don't like friendly people.
Oh my
they
God.
piss me off.
I'm
Bro,
a
you're so
quarter
Tommy
French.
coded now.
You're a quarter friend. Yeah.
You
I
hate
knew
me
I.
that
I knew I.
quarter. That
Just
quarter
like
I
that.
fucking
That
hate.
part of you I fucking
My
hate.
tits.
No.
Wait,
I was
respectful
not.
king.
No,
Oh,
that's not. I was not saying that.
He's
I was not
never
doing-
seen
I was
any
doing-
other pair of tits apart from his girlfriend's, guys.
True. Actually true. I was really confused when I saw them for the first time. I had no idea that
You were like, what
boobs
do I
look
do
like
with
that.
them?
I was lost.
No, my grandma's
Why is
French.
bro tweaking, man?
I think the public is nicer, but people are generally meaner.
They're a bit more racist up there too.
I couldn't wrap my head around racism when I was younger because I lived in.
No, that's the
I
same
lived
thing
in
experience I
Croydon.
had. When I moved up there, I was like, where's all the people of colour?
Yeah.
Like, what's happening?
It was. I went to Great Yarmouth for a weekend when I was like 14, and I realised I hadn't seen anyone that wasn't white for 4 days, and I go, I actually understand how people can get really racist now. Because in Croydon, all my mates.
I understand racism.
No, like
Yeah, I understand
I
racism.
understand how people can get those views because they don't speak to anyone that isn't white.
Yeah, it's like fear of the unknown.
It's,
Yeah.
It's looking like the fucking Brighton group, bro.
Like I no, literally, but I'm like, I get how people are like susceptible to this fucking propaganda because they actually don't talk to anybody.
Yeah, if you ask anyone that's like transphobic, they've never met a trans person in their life.
Yeah. It's
Yeah,
mad.
It is like that.
I genuinely thought everything was like Croydon when I was growing up, which is like half my class were non-white. I'm like, this is dope.
Yeah.
Shout out
To
Croydon.
be fair, yeah, no, we had 2 guys in our year group that were POCs.
That was it.
Really?
One of them got arrested, and the other one signed everything in everybody's year because the one black guy, he loved it. And that's my dream.
He took it as a
Fair
badge of
play.
honour.
Yeah, he was like, actually, you know what? I'm gonna take this as a opportunity.
Yeah.
A lot of people, even at my school, they had to like take on those tropes a lot of the time. Like there was one girl in my year that I don't even know if this was like in 2010, but she would like
Oh, you're old.
yeah, well she would like put her number
Were you
in
born in
people's
the
phone.
90s?
99. She put her number in my phone with the bomb emojis, and I was like,
That's the thing.
yeah, like that's what you had to do. Like you had to get to the joke before other people did.
Yeah.
My
It was like a
friend-
self-defense technique, kind of.
Yeah. My friend Ed was the only Asian guy in the year group, and he was the same.
Yeah.
He hit every racismo joke before anybody else could.
Yeah,
it
and
was
that's
mad.
like the only way you can cope is if you get ahead of it and you're in with the joke, even though it's not fucking funny. But
So Sims.
I-
So,
Sorry,
back to The Sims.
I loved having a diverse school. Our school was so diverse. In primary school, they used to give me on Chinese New Year the red envelopes with the money.
Oh,
It was fire. It was actually so fucking fire. I loved it.
That's really cute.
Let
Cheers,
me
guys.
film mine
To
out.
China.
Cheers to diversity.
the dance team.
Shout out diversity.
I used to
Diverse-
fancy the little curly haired boy. He was so cute.
He's on Capital now.
Perry.
He does a
Oh, radio.
Yeah.
Nice.
Letter.
Capital letter.
Yeah, so IRL content. Sorry, where were we? We started talking about diversity, and I don't want to seem like I'm trying to like move away from the topic.
This motherfucker's
Lexi does not want to talk about
this
diversity.
motherfucker in class is from Svendborg.
What?
That's the most sweet. That's like if I had to make up a Swedish
Where?
name. Bro, I'm from Svendborg and it's tough. Is that Swedish?
Damn.
Well,
I love that for you.
but yeah, if you were to like do IRL content, do you ever like get that thing where you go to like a convention or you go to something or you meet viewers and you're like, oh, I wish I could do more content, and you're like, oh, maybe I could do that again. Would you ever?
Yeah, I used
I
to
feel
really
like
like
you're so
vlogging back in the day.
good.
Yeah, I did some for like EA Play, rest in peace. She's dead. She doesn't happen anymore. But I did a vlog there, and it was like the most fun thing I've ever done. I love like looking back on it.
Because also you're that bitch. You're that girlie in her 20s who has like the sick. Like you could easily do like an apartment decoration video, and I'd be watching that shit.
Well, that's what I'm gonna do with The Sims, but
And I'll be there. I'm sat.
no, but I love that vlog because we were like, it was my first time in LA. It was like peak Emma Chamberlain era as well. So I'm like, I'm an LA girly, guys.
Okay,
So we
well.
just basically went everywhere that was like Emma Chamberlain core.
Did you ever go to Summer in the City?
Yeah, Yeah, that's how I
Really?
met G, and that's how I know Lexie.
Yeah.
Really?
We
Yeah.
met like 4 years ago.
They
Longer
shut down
than
some
that.
of
Was it? It was
Muffins
COVID.
4, so
It
like
was-
I think that's
It must have been 2021 then.
yeah.
4 years ago. And we walked around and oh my god, Steph has had some hair colours, guys. Steph's had hair colours. I was gonna originally, like, when we were thinking of games to play, I was gonna be like, maybe I should get
Every
photos.
hair colour Steph's hair.
And there's actually a video of me,
Dye.
Steph, and G has like red hair. I have platinum blonde and Steph's is like pink. And I'm like, who are these people?
I used to change it like every week. Like I just get bored and be like, oh, I should dye my hair.
This is the
You were on
best
all
one.
TikTok. you were going to the tree.
Yeah,
I'm
I had
grabbing a-
pronouns in 2018. Like
I'm
come on,
grabbing a
guys.
bottle. I'm so sorry, Lydia.
Someone in chat said I live in the posh
The
area of
worst.
Essex. Bruv, there is no posh area of Essex. It's all the trenches. Live in the posh area of Essex and it's Basildon. Like,
I don't know anything about Essex, guys. I know Joey Essex. That's about it.
that's not his real name, I found out.
Oh, you made that shit up.
He's just from Essex.
I'm
That's like
Steph
if-
Richmond, guys.
I'm Eric Croydon.
Oh my
Wow,
god.
it smells like black opium in here.
And shots.
And not absolute shit. Okay, apple mango or strawberry imported.
Oh,
Imported.
the mango's the rare one. It's the new one they've got.
Oh, we should try the mango.
Yeah, they have this. It's Chipkudum, but they've like redone the branding. Whereas I'm a demi-sole general girly.
Could I try a bit of the mango? Is that okay?
Yeah, I'm down. Oh.
Bro, I live on
So
the Isle of
Lexie.
Wight. I can count the diversity in one hand.
Well, to be fair, after hearing
it is in
Oh.
it is in the
Isle of
name.
Wight, yeah.
You know what I mean?
Oh, can you open it, please?
Oh my god, yes, baby girl.
Oh,
Yes.
and Harry's got a question for you.
Yes, I do.
Isn't that like a fucking Wonka?
Wait, Timothy Chalamet.
Timothy Chalamet.
Timothy Xiaoming.
You moved
Yes!
London to Brighton.
Mm.
London to Brighton. What is this? A marathon? Oh.
Oh, what is this, a Willany video?
Is that, oh.
I ran with Heelys from London to Brighton.
Wait, put some respect on Willany's name. Come on.
No, okay, let's be nice because I'm doing that on stream soon. London, you moved from.
just felt
Were you in
recently.
Richmond?
Yeah, I was living in the borough.
In the borough?
Yeah,
The
bro,
borough of
I
Richmond.
remember you.
I'm not going to say like actually where I live because my parents live there.
Were you living with
We'd
your
see
parents
each
when you
other in
moved out?
central London.
No, I was living in a studio.
Yeah. We'd hang out at like Embankment and you'd be like, yeah, it's going to be like an hour to get home.
I know. Yeah, it's greater London, but nothing great about it. It's cute actually.
Greater. Hardly know. Ooh. That
Mm.
tastes like the real thing.
That's yummy.
Oh, that's great.
Mmm. Do you want to try some?
You like?
Just drink it from the bottle. To be fair.
How are you like?
Harry remembers
Harry
this
like
action.
Mmm.
No, but I haven't talked about the reason I moved out because it's kind of the exclusive.
Why did you all move out?
Oh. Why did you move out?
Guys, I got evicted.
Oh. Oh.
You've got 10 minutes to say your goodbyes.
What?
You've
Could
been
you not?
evicted
Could
from the Big Brother house.
you not pay rent?
Yeah, I went broke. No.
Broke as hell, man.
Oh.
There was no Sims update. She didn't have any content.
You got evicted. Wow.
Well, currently in the UK, they can still evict you for no reason. He evicted me after they announced it was being outlawed, so I think it was like a revenge. Like, oh fuck,
He was sticking it
He was
to
on
the
a power
man.
trip. He was like, fuck, I'm not gonna be able to evict anyone anymore. Fuck, let me evict
Yeah.
her.
Were you a good tenant?
Yeah.
Fire.
All my rent was on time. Like, I took care of the place. Like, I think I was a good tenant. There was a bunch of times where the fucking gate broke into the property and they were too fucking lazy to send someone round. So they'd be like, can you FaceTime the maintenance guy and just fix the gate? So I was in the electric box like, okay, should I pull the red wire or the green wire?
Fucking
Fuck,
bomb
fuck.
diffusing business.
Yeah, literally. Because it was like the gate broke but locked so we couldn't get out. So
That's
we were just
mad.
trapped in my
It
flat.
really
one
was
day.
Big Brother. Holy
Yeah.
shit. Also, is the stream okay? We're starting to drop frames. I don't know why.
Yeah, I think we're good.
I don't know.
Yeah, our landlords are evil, apart from Tommy and A. He's okay.
Yeah, and Tubbo.
He's okay.
My
But
favourite
also-
landlords.
Also, they've added the thing which means you can't be evicted. But like, low-key, I forgot to. I still haven't signed the housing agreement of moving in, so I could be evicted. Technically, I'm a squatter. I'm a squatter, but I'm still paying rent. I just forgot to sign the contract.
Well, genuinely, if
Which
I
people
didn't
do
find
that.
a place, I was considering just squatting for a bit because, like,
Just like on the road.
Just outside the flat. Well, they can't remove you without bailiff, so I was like,
Whoa.
take me to court, fam. I haven't done any.
My
just.
But yeah, the fam really caught me off guard. I didn't
So I've actually spent too much time with you that I'm now like, take me to court.
Fam is wild. Yeah, when our first London house. I find it funny how disgusted you are by it. Our first London house we left, and it was awful. Like had rats, XYZ. They were trying to raise our rent by $1,000 as well, which just wasn't legal at the time, fam. And we are rich in Jamaica. And they never asked for the keys back. So I still have the keys somewhere. The first lot. And we walked past it. It's been 2-3 years since we lived there. We walked past. It looks the exact same. We're so sure nobody's moved in. And every now and then when I'm in central London, I'm like, I can't be asked to go home. I'm like, I wonder if I can just go into the apartment.
Really? I've still got the keys to Jack Manifold's old gaff because I made a second copy when I stayed there.
Bro, Harry broke the door to Jack's, by the way. Can we talk about that?
What?
You know, so to get into Jack's apartment, there's like a magnetic door you'd call up, hit in the pin code. Harry broke it, so you didn't even have to like call up.
The easiest swat of the viewer's life.
You know what I mean? Like any viewer could have just seen us walking, been like, where are they going? And simply just pushed the door open.
Yeah.
Because I remember one time I called up to Harry because I couldn't remember, like Jack told me the passcode, but I couldn't remember it. I called up to Harry and he's like, just push it, man.
Yeah. Well, that wasn't me who broke it. It was probably somebody else. Maybe. Well, actually, I think the entire apartment was empty. There was one Chinese international student. Maybe it was me that broke it, because I met her while I was staying while Jack was on tour, and she was like 5'2", and I'm like, you definitely didn't break it. It was either me or a delivery man. Odds are it was me drunk after a night out. Because I moved there and I was 18. I was in the club like every night last
I
night.
have one core memory of me, you and Bilzo passing around a bottle of like blackcurrant sours.
After one of the first Five Friday.
Can you believe like next week is going to be our anniversary of
Five
Friday?
Anniversaries this week.
Oh, you better not want presents as well. Alright, because my bank account's already feeling it.
Yeah, next Friday is the 1 year Five Friday anniversary.
Feels. The first episode was so shit.
It was literally us.
It was us drinking.
It was us drinking a bottle of
You should do that for the anniversary,
but
guys.
we didn't plan anything.
Well, I want to do a 12-hour special with a different guest every hour.
I think we should do an hour stream when we do a shot every minute.
Every minute, man.
Well, it's not. Sometimes it's a shot of like beer or shot of wine.
Guys, which one would you prefer?
It's
the first episode of VOD. No, because it's not VOD worthy at all.
Would like the guests leave after the hour?
Yeah.
Well, it's kind of fun if like more people keep coming in.
That's what I'm thinking. And it would be like, it wouldn't be like we'd be non-stop drinking for 12 hours. It would be like for the first episode we'd have like a beer or a cider and then like a double. And then towards the end we're slamming down.
I don't know if I can do just chatting for 12 hours.
So we'd have a different guest every hour.
Yeah, but there's only so many. How did you make your starting content I can do?
Before it is actually horror. Okay, maybe we'll do a shot every minute.
I think that's the method. When is that?
Next Friday.
Okay.
We have time to train and prepare.
We have time.
Also, guys, I want to do a video where Harry and I go to Spoons and we drink every single cocktail, like every single picture on the menu, until I realised it's 15 and that's like 120 quid. And I was like, maybe that's not a good idea.
Just put your table number on Twitch.
Guys, starting a GoFundMe.
Unless we do a stream and we get chat to order them. Well, no, because I did that with Zoil and we got a bomb for it. I'm still chat. I don't know if I've spoken about this. The Weatherspoon stream I did with Zoil at the Weatherspoons Marina, I'm still not allowed in because Zoil's chatters decided to phone the Weatherspoons and say, the fatty outside and the one with the lisp have a gun and a bomb. Which was, I mean, real great stuff. Real fucking great stuff.
You're still bad?
I just don't even want to walk back in there.
Which
really.
one was it?
Which one? The one near the Marina.
Oh, that's alright. That's kind of far away.
I don't go there. Yeah.
So I'm thinking I might start a GoFundMe to put together funds for this Weatherspoon stream, and then we'll
I think GoFundMe is supposed to be for like charities. People
This is
We'll do a
charities.
Kickstarter.
Yeah, we'll just do a kick stream.
We'll do a kick stream.
We'll do a kick
I
stream.
got a proper kick offer.
Yeah, we spoke about it last Friday.
No. I got one with money.
Oh! How much?
Tell us.
This is the thing. It's non-exclusive, so I can stream on Twitch as well.
Wait.
And they were like, we will pay you 25 cents for every viewer per hour.
do the maths.
So if I was pulling 1,000 viewers, I'd be making 250 quid an hour. Which is, but I think so many people on that offer, it makes sense. On Twitch, on Kick, everyone view bots. Everyone. I clicked on someone's stream with 3k viewers, my chat was moving faster.
But doesn't Kick also have a thing where if you're watching one stream on several tabs, it will count as different viewers?
Yeah, probably. Loki, I might take the Kick deal. And chat, are you guys willing to make Kick accounts and open like 20 tabs for me? Just so I can get my money up? Chat, I'll do a Brazil IRL stream. It's coming, guys.
You're in Brazil?
That's my big dream. I'd love to go to Brazil
Come to Brazil!
I would love to go to Rio and IRL stream for a week.
Rio de Janeiro. I love that Quantum Casa song.
I would go to China. Dude, I want to go to China.
Guys, this is the STEPH0SIMS episode. Why the fuck are you talking about wanting? Why are you talking about your life dreams, by the way? Like, what's going on with this?
Do you want to go to China? Do you want to come China with me for an IRL stream?
Can you stream there?
Speed's doing it right now. You need a VPN, but it works.
Oh, yeah, I was gonna say, I don't know if Twitch is...
Yeah, it works. Steph, it's me, Hollow Beans. You know Hollow Beans?
Famed YouTuber, streamer, and comedian.
Do you know
I actually don't. Is that...
That's Hollow Beans. You've met them.
Beans.
Have I?
Yeah. They were at the breeze at your house for Ellie's party.
Why are they... I love you, Hollow Beams.
I'm lying. I have no idea who Hollow.
I was so focused on making sure Steph didn't accidentally flash that I just threw my phone.
The way I immediately caved, I was like,
oh,
yeah,
I love you, Hollow
I
Beans.
love
That's
you.
a Piccolo, bitch. Bro, Steph and I just end up playing Piccolo for 4 hours
We actually
every time we're
Piccolo
together.
gremlins every time we get together.
Was Ellie there?
First time, yes.
Yeah.
Second
Usually
time.
Ellie loves Piccolo.
Ellie keeps Piccolo.
She's a fiend.
So guys,
No,
those
like
who
me
don't
and
know.
Ellie both have like the full version downloaded. Like
You guys
we paid
have
money
shares.
for that shit.
We have Piccolo
shares
is a
in
drinking
Piccolo.
game that we love, and Ellie has the pro version, which is like $5 a week, by the way.
It's
And
not. You buy it
It's
outright.
Do you? You can.
Well, I
or
do.
it's a $5. Okay, shmoney bags. Okay, some shmoney. And it's wild because I know several people. It happened most recently with Niran, where we were laughing at the fact that Ellie's had full Piccolo, which meant she's been paying £5 for like what 4 years. And Niran went, yeah, that's lame. And I went, check your purchases right now. He'd had Piccolo bought for 3 years, paying £4.50 a week for 3 years.
Oh, I'll be fuming.
Imagine how much
He
Piccolo you
deleted
could
the
have
app,
played.
didn't cancel the subscription.
Can I be honest? I don't like Piccolo.
Oh.
You're boring as hell, man.
Last time
had some great
I
times
played
playing
it,
it.
we were all sat there, and I look at it. They tap it, pass it to me. Harry, lick Rihanna's armpit, or take 5 shots. Fuck off! And then everyone's like, "No, Harry, you need to play by the rules." I don't want to do either of those things.
Whenever we play, it's just so into like butt stuff, and
Well,
we were playing it in a bar.
You put it on caliente mode every time.
We'll be playing it
Well,
at
it's
the
like,
bar
do
and be
like
like,
anal.
Chad
How much
Sturdy,
anal
fuck
have you
someone
done?
right now.
Chad Sturdy, take, and then it chooses another player. It's like, Chad Sturdy, take Max GG to the toilet and blow him for 5 minutes,
literally.
or take 5 penalties.
That's what it'll be like. Go hardcore doggy style for half an hour. Or do a shot.
I have had.
Wait, sorry, Smager just followed 9 minutes ago. By
Oh
the
my
way.
god! I was literally about to tell a story about playing Piccolo with Scott.
Because Scott played Piccolo.
We played Piccolo once. I think we went to like the Lake District or something like that, and like stayed over for a couple nights. We did one night where we played hide and seek, fucking fun, in an Airbnb.
Sardines.
Yeah, I was like
Scott's playing
under
sardines
fucking.
was so hard.
I was under a sofa. Nobody found me. I don't think they were even trying to find me.
You
It
were
was like.
under the sofa? How tall was this sofa? That's not a flight.
I'm really skinny.
No, don't. When I was at college, you know, every college had like, or every year group had one really weird guy that wore like a trench coat and.
What
like,
is that
Yeah.
got
was,
to
like,
do with
crazy.
me under the
He,
sofa?
no, he once hid under the sofa of our sixth form, and no one
Oh.
found him for like 2 days. He went home in between, but he'd like go and hide under the sofa.
No, genuinely, I was so
Really?
good at it. I had to come out and be like, "Hey guys,
It's
nobody found me."
STEPH0SIMS. You're like, guys, no one found me, guys.
But then we played
Guys.
Piccolo, and one of the prompts was ride Scott's Major like a horse. So
Oh. And
No,
when
but
he
that's
was
not
asked-
that. If he's on all fours, that's
he
not that
was,
bad.
but he was like bucking. It was.
Oh wow.
Wait, when the universe
He
asked
got
you to ride
into it.
Scott's Major.
Oh.
horse.
Scott, I don't know if you're still watching, but I don't know if you've seen online. Sapnap made an AIDS joke during MCC Pride, and you should probably have a word with him.
When was this? He was like,
No, it just happened now. So Scott, probably DM him and make sure that doesn't happen again.
Should we do a shot?
Yeah.
Yeah, someone's not doing MCC.
Is MCC still going?
Have you not been in it yet?
No.
Even
I've been in an MCC.
Yeah.
Scott, is there an MCC happening at TwitchCon this year? I really want a free ticket.
I'm hoping
Rude.
I can get into the Twitch event, the big rivals one.
Oh, we need to talk to Dan Clancy about doing a 5 on Friday.
At TwitchCon.
Is that the real STEPH0SIMS? No, it's a
It's a fake one.
It's an
It's a
animatronic.
AI generated. Animatronic.
Yeah,
I'm gonna start going.
I got a question for you.
Well, you didn't actually answer the question.
What was the
yeah.
question?
How was
We
it
got
moving
distracted
from?
by
How
the
was it?
aspect.
How was it? How's the transition been? Moving from London to
You
Brighton.
nearly pressed the power button on my PC.
But I didn't.
though.
But I didn't.
That would be crazy.
That's epic, though, but he didn't.
I like Brighton more than where I was in London. I was
When
in
the tea
like
is gag.
period
Clock that
sis,
pussy
diva
tea.
down, diva down. London's a diva down now.
I went back up to
Yeah.
London. There was one day I went back up. I actually hated
I
it.
don't like it anymore. It's really sterile. Like there's no, the people are just not interesting.
I hate the underground.
Oh,
It's the sound of
I used
what about
the underground.
Croydon tram. You like the Croydon tram?
Croydon tram. I love that.
I studied it in geography.
It's
We
great.
watched a song about it, and it was this woman that was like, "It's fun, fun, fun on the Croydon tram, tram, tram."
Wait.
That's kind of cold as fuck.
This might- I think-
Hey, that's like my only knowledge of Croydon up until like actually going there eventually.
I like the Croydon tram. I would rather we just had tube connections in South London.
Oh yeah, I didn't fucking have any. I was like,
Yeah.
I felt like I was in
You have
District
to. Yeah.
12,
Then you
like,
have to take a
actually.
bus to go to a tube.
Yeah, literally.
Why
what
was
the
I
fuck?
having to take the 157
No,
to
'cause you're
all
like-
the way to the end of the Northern Line to Morden?
It's
I don't
fucked
want
up.
that.
It's fucked up.
I learned there was a suffragette line in London. And
It's the new one.
Windrush
It's
line.
new.
Is it new?
It's the
They
new-
just- I was on the
Suffragette
Windrush.
line just dropped.
Just dropped.
They've
Suffragette line
renamed
stuns in
all the
selfie.
different overground lines.
Yeah, and I was like, bro, there's no way I haven't heard about this. There's like Windrush,
The
Suffragette.
Windrush line, Suffragette line. But what I think is mad, because all they had to do was go around and place different stickers on. It cost $5 million, the renaming.
Of
Where's
our
that-
taxpayer money.
Where has that money gone? No offence. Of taxpayer money, it cost $5
Oh,
million.
one of
That's
our
2 minutes
MPs was
for a
at
change.
Sabrina Carpenter recently.
I went to the Sarcoma Gala and I was sat at a table with a Labour MP for the Ministry of Defence, and they told me, they got really drunk and told me things.
What the fuck? You have like war secrets.
I genuinely, I was like, wow.
Why did they go, seating plan, Tommy in it, for Cherry, Labour MP for Ministry of Defence?
She was awesome. I don't even care. She rocks. I won't
We
reveal.
had an MP at, it was like a Women of YouTube event once. She was a Tory MP, but she wanted to find out ways that she could encourage the youth to become YouTubers. And I was
They
like,
do not. Bitch, we need plumbers.
what we need
Please,
in this economy
electrician.
is more influencers.
Please. We need the one job that mainly don't pay tax. That's what we want.
No,
do
but
not need
genuinely they were
influencers.
like asking like, how can we support the youth into going into self-employment?
Oh. We'll just. I don't know. We're not really self-employed. I work for Twitch, basically.
You work for bitch, you work for
Twitch's
Tommy in it.
beach.
Oh, yeah, I work for Tommy, innit?
Yeah.
So, London and Brighton, what's the biggest pros and cons on each side?
I like the people more in Brighton. They're just
Yeah.
nicer
Yeah.
and the vibes are just good.
Yeah.
Like, I like living central. I'm very central in Brighton as well.
Dogs.
It stunts itself.
Guys,
I
if
keep,
you want-
almost- socks through the
I
roof.
keep almost doxing myself. It's so easy.
Brighton is like that though, where like Brighton's so big. Like I think especially when you go from London to Brighton, Brighton feels so fucking small because London you go everything's a 20-minute tube away. Like default is a 20-minute tube, you get somewhere. Here it's like 20-minute walk. So
Yeah.
you'll say where you like wrong one. You'll say an area
say where
where
you live. Say where you live.
Say where you live.
I was gonna say I can get to anyone here's house, even if they live on the complete opposite side
In
of
like
me.
half an hour.
In like half. an
We're
hour.
like
No,
quite
it's
far from
great.
each other, and I could get to yours in 20 minutes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Easy.
No, but my
we're really-
favourite thing is like just bumping into random people. I never had that at home.
Until it's evil people.
Oh my god, till I open my door and
So likewise, you have a friendship group in the Sims circle of being the sexy Sims girls, but that group is quite widespread within itself. Like
Sexy Sims.
What does
Bro,
that
You gotta change that. If that gets shortened, that's bad. Sexy Sims.
What's wrong with that?
SS.
the sexy Sims girls.
Oh, G. Sexy Sims girls. Okay. Wow.
SSG.
Oh wow. Okay. Never mind.
You
No,
just chose to hear.
You just wanted to
you
hear
just heard
SS.
words.
I'm a member of the Brighton group, so I'm sexist. So I ignored the G.
You
obviously.
actually just did a self-report, like you wanted to hear that.
Yeah.
But you guys are widespread in the sense that like you're kind of all over the place. You have some Americans in there, you got some proper Northerners in there.
Proper
Hey,
Northerners.
Scott's
Hey,
right.
Scott.
You missed when we were
Hey,
talking about you.
Scott, we were just
We
talking
were.
about it. Scott, have you seen what's happening online? Scott, basically, I don't know if you saw it, Scott. During Pride MCC, Sapnap made an AIDS joke, and you need to have a word with him because it's not going down well
I'm
online.
doing another fucking shot, man.
I
Your
just-
ass is not getting invited to MCC, man.
Let's forget it.
no, like it's actually not good that he did that.
Hey, Scott.
Who put the muffins in the freezer?
Scott, when am I putting you in
bitch?
drag?
Oh my god,
True.
Scott, please. Anyway, you notice how Scott's just not gonna say anything now.
Soon.
See, he responded to me.
You
I was just making-
He decided not to hear what you said.
But yeah, the sexy streams girls are kind of like all over the gaff. But I need you guys to understand the power of the sexy Sims
Well,
girls.
we're all coming closer together because Sasha's moving to Florida.
Oh,
So now I only have to go to Florida in America to see my
Fun.
Sims girlies.
But as in, like, guys, you don't understand. I think I told this story on a different Fireball Friday. There was a TikTok party in Paris, and I
When
walked
we were all
in.
playing balls.
Yeah, and like we're at this party, and it's everybody inside. You take a step outside, and it's like you and the girlies playing bowls outside, but you've got like your drinks, and you're like in a corner. But the way you all sat looks like something from like Mean Girls, because you were all on like different levels.
Ew, do we
And
give
you were-
like intimidating vibes?
No, but
Okay.
you all were all dressed so well and looked so good, and you were stood almost as if you were like positioned. Like one of you was stood, one of you was on like a higher level, one of you was like kind
We
of sat
don't
down.
mean to do it because we're all fucking
It comes
neurodivergent
naturally. That's what's
and
so
shit.
funny.
Like we're just fucking.
You guys look so cool, and then you just went, Lexie! And I went over and I like borrowed someone's portable charger, and like,
Oh yeah, I remember.
and I
those.
was so drunk. And then I remember
Love
all the
that.
girlies like followed me afterwards, and I was like, oh my god. And then at TwitchCon last
Oh my
year,
God, it's a girling.
I was like, I need to find the sexy Sims girls, and we walked into the Twitch Rivals arena, and I turned around to like Charlie and Nira and was like, oh my god, it's the sexy Sims girls, and you were like. You and the girls were like, Lexie! And it felt like the cool girls called me over at lunch. I was like, bye guys, and I like ran over to sit with you guys.
Wait.
It is Scott. That is the same party where Scott spat drink into Amy's mouth.
Yes.
You what?
I have that video. That's on my phone recorded.
It's like Scott was like spitting drink
I
into
forgot
Amy's
that was
mouth
the
like a
first time I
mother
met
bird.
Amy, and then I just watched them do that, and I was like, wait.
And then Mitch in the background goes, guys, there's like
Guys, you won't
profiteroles.
believe they just put the pizza out.
They just got profiteroles. It's
I love
so-
it.
That's the
Oh
last
my
time I
God.
think I saw Scott drunk.
Really?
I don't think I've ever seen
Scott was
Scott drunk. I've been to plenty of parties, Scott. I don't think I've ever seen drunk.
Oh, because Scott's not
We
the
did
hostess
drinking
of
around the
hostess.
world at Epcot, so I would say I'm
I
probably
wanna-
the most recent.
Oh, Scott will be coming on Fireball Friday once we have a set.
Please,
True.
I love seeing Scott drunk.
Once Toby gets through that fucking boxing ring in the office,
We're gonna bring Scott onto Fireball Friday, and then we're gonna make him name all the worst MCC contestants.
I can do it for
We're
him.
gonna make him say who everybody
Well, I am
asked
the
to be
number one
banned.
worst player of all time.
Wait, kind of.
Are you? Are you the
Yeah,
worst player?
I'm
of
worse
all
than
time?
James Charles somehow.
No way.
When you sign out, when you fill out the MCC form, you put people that you want to be with and people you don't want to be with. I'm gonna make Scott sit and name every single
yeah.
person.
Who's the most highly not wanted to be with?
Let me guess.
James Charles.
That's probably up there.
Who put the muffins in the freezer? Tix! I did.
What you gonna? Well, that's not a hard
Ooh, what was
question.
the
Looking
question
at all
we
the
were
people
talking
that
about?
So
cancelled.
anyway, the people who've been cancelled in the last year or so, honestly, so obviously you're part of the sexy Sims girls, like your central friendship group. So how is it evolving from that friendship group, quite widespread, mostly like group chat business, to suddenly Brighton, where everything is so close
Everything's
knit and
happening all the
IRL,
time.
always happening all the time, always.
Well, I was saying this to them. It's nice not to get on a plane to see my friends, because that was kind of the vibe before. It was
Yeah.
like big trip. We have to
You had to plan it months in advance.
everything in advance. And this is like, oh, I just bumped
didn't-
into you in the
oh.
street. Shall we go get coffee?
Mm.
It's kind of that vibe instead. It's like a lot more spur of the moment kind of vibe.
And also,
Which
Steph has the
one?
perfect house for afters. Anytime anything
True.
happens, Steph's like, come to mine.
Well, it's also nice because like when the afters end, I'm like, well, I can just crawl into bed.
Bro,
At 6 a.m.
We did the afters until 5 at Steph's, and I got to my house, realised I'd left my bag with all my stuff behind. By the time I got to her house, she was already in her pajamas. She was like, hello.
With a candle.
Yeah, literally. In her
I'm
nightgown.
like a Victorian child.
With a
Like,
big droopy hat.
Who goes there?
Thought it was a ghost of
God,
Christmas past at
Oh,
the
you
door.
beat me to my own joke! Fuck! Who put the muffins?
I really need to pee, guys.
Go
You
piss,
can go
girl.
and pee.
It's piss time. Okay. I'll go this way so I don't flash. No hole today.
No hole.
Even though we got 10 gifts.
Guys, if you got to 100
gifted
gifted,
for hole.
if you get to 100 subs.
Oh. No, I got some.
Are you good, Mr. I don't get drunk off of soju?
I don't get drunk off soju. Ask me drunk questions. Genuinely, you know what it was? You know what it is? I had so much adrenaline running through me from the show yesterday.
So you're shitting your pants every 10 seconds. Go on, let's do another shot.
I had so much adrenaline run through me. I then went, fuck, I'm going to take a lot of Erin's melatonin to knock me out. And I Googled, the amount to knock you out is about 5 milligrams. The amount when you start having seizures is about 7. I took 6, which I think I slept about 12 hours. I went to bed at midnight, woke up about 12:30, and then I've had a banging headache all day. So I think I'm just quite exhausted.
You're seeing 5 nights of... You're seeing the Hat Man.
Well, the thing is, I went into Erin's room to get the thing, to get the melatonin. He was asleep, so I went, I'm going to fucking pour some out and do it. So I actually don't know how much I took.
Have another shot, King.
Yeah.
You were seeing the Brighton Grabber.
Okay, so from 7 milligrams, you prescribed 20 milligrams. Hey, Chloe's the one who told me that. But to go from 0 to like
Hey guys.
a lot, I think it
Hey
fucked
guys,
me up a
hey!
bit.
It's so weird. Every time the Brighton Grabber comes up, you're there.
No, because I invented the idea of the grabber.
Oh, boo.
I invented it.
All the mystique is gone now that you've said that.
No, it's very open though. I invented it with...
It's very open that I'm the Brighton Grabber.
No, I'm not the grabber, but I invented it because it scared Amy.
Bro,
I
Amy
was-
was tweaking.
I
man.
was really high.
Okay.
I was really high, and my brother texted me something going, "Are you going out tonight? Be careful of the grabber." And I was like, "What?" And he was taking the piss, I think.
Yeah, and then we
So
took it
your
and
brother
made it
came
into
up with it.
we made it into a bit, and then anyone who came on Fireball Friday would like take the bit and say it as if it was like a well-known, like it was a popular culture joke. I think they thought it was like the Hat Man or something.
Yeah, and then I had this mind-boggling moment when mind-boggling. I don't think I've ever said that before. Where I walked into Forbidden Planet Brighton and I forgot in hit Blumphone horror movie, The Black Phone. No, that Blumhouse horror movie, The Black Phone. The villain is called the Grabber, and I found a pop vinyl of the Grabber.
And you bought it?
No, I took a picture and I sent it to Ainsley.
Oh,
Wait,
you're
found
just
him.
terrorising Amy.
No, and Ainsley was like, "No
They don't
way, it's the
deserve
Grabber."
that.
I love Amesy so much. I miss
love
Amesy every day of my
Amy.
life, man.
They're such like a comforting person.
Yeah.
I love Amy. They made me feel so welcome when I moved here as well.
How far do you guys think you could throw Ainsley?
Oh, at least like
Oh,
250
very
yards.
puntable, I think.
I don't think I ever would.
No, but like in theory.
Yeah. Harry's like Moon Knight, but instead of Stephen Grant and Mark Spector, it's the Brighton Grabber and Goblin.
Harry hears somebody telling him to take a triple mango vape, like the fucking Green Goblin mask.
It speaks to me whenever I go in corner shop to grab snus. The I vape great 4-in-1. It's fucking talking to me, man.
Harry!
20 meters.
Have you heard of the Brighton Goblin?
No.
Okay, the people get the Brighton Goblin and the Brighton Grabber
this
confused,
real?
and
Yeah,
it really
I'm
pisses me off. They're both very
The
real.
the Brighton Goblin actually is a real thing.
Well, there is like NPCs in Brighton that like.
No, there are Brighton NPCs. Oh my
I
god,
got-
you know about Brighton NPCs?
I saw the skaters today. They were like in the road skating around with like they had fucking LEDs on as well. It's crazy.
There's like a homeless guy who's very well known in the Brighton parts, like famous.
Scooby-Doo.
And
Love.
I was walking down the street one time. He yelled at me. He yelled a compliment. I think we were walking to the bar, and the guy behind me went, shit, you just got complimented by the guy. And I was like, bro, you're in Brighton. Like,
It's this dude on Western Road, this homeless dude, and he has like 20 Scooby-Doo plushies.
Yeah, I know who you mean.
I love him.
Because Muffin tried to steal one and I was like, I'm really sorry.
I'm so sorry.
Who tried to steal one?
My dog. Because he just leaves them on the floor and my dog's obviously going to be like, excited for me.
I suppose it doesn't happen more often.
She tries to
great.
steal
So
things.
the Brighton Grabber is, Brighton Grabber. Brighton Goblin.
It took us 30 seconds of
that's-
talking about the Brighton Goblin for me to remember what the Brighton Goblin
So the Brighton Goblin, I think, is the perfect metaphorical device to be used anytime there's something you don't want to take credit for. Anytime something happens and you need an excuse, it's the Brighton Goblin, and it originates from when me, Harry, Eleanor, and Scott went to Casablanca's.
Oh.
And there we were dancing, and there was this prick of a man, so tall, so like Brighton man looking, fucking North Face fucking jacket on, and he was trying to chat with this girl, and in the middle of venues when they have pillars. We've told the story so many times.
in Casablanca.
And there's a pillar, and he was trying to talk to this
yet.
girl, and he had his hand on on the wall behind her, but he wasn't like this. He was like this.
Taking
in the middle
up
of the
so
dance
much
floor.
Really far away from her.
Like taking up so much fucking space. So Ellie starts like
Pinching
going up
him.
behind him and like shoving him. Like she'll jump and elbow him.
and then-
she starts pinching him under his arm to get him to like fucking stop. And so this guy starts looking behind and she keeps disappearing. She pinches him.
No. She pinches him. He turns around. She runs off.
It builds up to that. So at first she's shoving him. He's kind of turning around and kind of being like, what the fuck? Then eventually she pinches under his arm and he turns around and looks at Harry.
Because you guys had ran off, and
I wasn't even in there. I was like on the opposite side.
I was just I was frozen, and he goes, "Was that you?" And I go, "No," because I was really drunk. I go, "It was a goblin. There was a goblin. He was yay high. He had big ears and pointy teeth." And then he must have thought I was fucking weird. And I was like, "Yeah, all right, mate." And then that's the Brighton.
Shit.
Yeah,
So
that's
the Brighton Goblin.
Well,
You are the Brighton
Eleanor
Goblin.
The Brighton
is
Goblin.
technically the Brighton Goblin.
anytime.
Wait,
If you ever,
true.
no, if you ever spill anyone's drink in the club, you go,
Brighton
"It's
Goblin."
the Brighton Goblin."
And it's perfect. It's like my favourite thing. Like anytime anything happens is the Brighton Goblin.
I'm going to start using that.
It's good, it's good, it's good.
It's always the goblin.
Damn.
It's always the Goblin. So anyway, how are you finding Brighton?
I love it. I feel like I'm living out like my uni years right now because
I say the same. One of the first times I started really like hanging out with people in Brighton was like this group of uni people, and I'd never went to university. Did you go to uni?
No.
I never went to uni. So
Neither.
when I started coming here and my circle of friends was like uni students, one of my first memories was being in a uni accommodation with a guy doing, do you know what a suicide shot is?
No.
It's a video. I have a video of this guy.
Have
doing
you
it.
never done a
You
suicide
put
shot?
a lemon shot in your eye, you snort salt, and then do a shot of vodka.
Tequila.
Oh, tequila, yeah. And one of the first memories I
Oh.
have is this guy doing it, and then his name was Ollie, and then going, oh, and then jumping onto his table and like elbowing it like WWE and breaking his table. And I was like, is this the university experience?
It is.
And I feel like
Is
that's
that
what
what
the
I need
Brighton
to be doing?
I'm like, maybe that's what we need to be doing. And ever since like
Holy
then, I was
shit.
like, Brighton is just so like, you don't do that shit in London.
No, because it costs like 20 quid if you want to do a suicide shot in London. My first Brighton uni experience, I was 17, came down, my brother.
38.
Hey,
Hey,
I'm like, hey, what's up, hello? Sit your pretty ass
soon as you came in the door. Let's go, Dead Wax.
Shall we?
Yeah, maybe they'll give us a Lovejoy card. So my first...
They rebranded, actually.
My first uni experience in London, in Brighton, was I was 17, went to visit my brother in first year, he's in Unicom, came down after working at Argos, and I had this weed pen. Wasn't weed, it was spice. Let's make it very clear. It was at pure spice. And his roommate had baked brownies, so I'm like, have half the brownie, then I'm just hitting this spice pen throughout the night.
Yeah,
and I'm like, oh, this is chill. Then it hits me. If anyone knows the photo of me with the really red eyes, it's from that night. And I'm like, I'm so high, I have to sit outside with my head in my hands. And I swear I could hear wolves.
Wolves!
Like
Put
howling
that
in
dog
the
in
distance.
you. Wait, we're in this pack for life. Ow!
Yeah, and I swear.
Oh, it's a dance.
We're wolves. We own the night.
Night. Ow! Yeah, so.
We just fucked up, man.
We're just like.
So I'm like,
Cut off when
okay.
you came.
I'm sat there. I swear I could hear wolves coming towards me. I go inside. Love Island is on there. All watching Love Island.
Oh.
My mouth is so dry. On my life, it takes me 2 minutes to get this water. My hand is shaking and drink it and put it back. They all go to bed. They go, Harry, you're sleeping on the sofa. I don't know if anyone's ever been Sussex Uni. But
Did they get burnt? Like, did you see that they got burnt down? There was a fire.
Really?
Yeah.
East Slope or something.
But
Not the whole uni.
Quabby,
No, it was like
Quabby is now living in the house next to my brother. So, which is mad.
Oh.
So, and then I'm laying there. I'm like, okay, Dad.
Bobby gay perv.
I wake up and I'm really scared. They forgot to turn the TV off, and Netflix is autoplay. You know when it autoplays title screens?
Oh.
And there was this. They thought it was really funny in first year to get high and watch shitty horror movies.
Oh my god! So it's just rotating through.
It's
them.
rotating through horror movies. There's this one about this like doll, this cursed doll, and it's a boy. There's like 8 sequels of this fucking doll.
The boy.
And but it keeps, all it's playing is, you know, it's called like Gerard 1, Gerard 2, and he's getting more and more fucked up in every picture. And I'm really scared. Then I hear the door rattling. And I'm like, what the fuck? I'm like freaking, I'm like, it's the wolves. Somebody opens the door and throws some shit all over me. And I go, this isn't real, I'm going back to bed. I wake up. My white shirt is stained blue. The wall is stained blue. Somebody from the house over must have lost a bet to throw some blue liquid over me in the night. And I don't know what I woke up still high. And I turned to my brother and I'm like, I had a fucking weird dream of someone coming in and throwing me. And he went, Harry, what the fuck is on the wall? And I'm like, I don't know. And it's blue, but like lightly blue. And it was horrible.
And you still have no idea what happened.
No, and nobody in the house knows what happened. Somebody from the flat over just threw fucking liquid over me. It was horrible. On my life, wallahi, this happened. On every, did not lock the door, bro. I didn't live there. But I was like, it was blue, this blue liquid. I don't know what it was, and it was horrible. Like, I didn't like it.
I didn't like it.
I didn't like it one bit.
It
It was the fuck.
Damn.
Lydia's crying in the corner, by the way.
Just sobbing.
I'm calling my brother right now to because this sounds like I'm lying.
No, it doesn't. It sounds like the most Sussex uni thing to ever happen ever.
Have I told you about my edible story?
Oh my god, you got a Ted Nivison edible story?
Kind of. Did he overdose?
Yeah, he did like a 200 milligram one, right?
Oh, yeah, mine's kind of like that.
Hello? Hello? Is this a bad time? I'm live on Fireball Friday.
Can't hear that. You're not on...
Oh, I'm live on Fireball Friday. Can you confirm when I came to visit you first year and I got really high, someone threw some blue liquid over me?
You did in fact wake up with blue liquid.
Bruv, Jack, where are you? At the bottom of the fucking Thames. Where is he?
Alright, thank you, Jack. I just needed to confirm.
Sorry, Lexie, no, I'm outside. I can't confirm what I'm doing because my parents will be watching.
I'm just smoking a blunt.
Alright, thanks, Jack. Love you.
He's smoking a blunt.
He was
Love you.
The liquid.
Who's the liquid for?
Holy fuck.
He's in the spice pan. Wait, here's a fucked up Friday logo.
Hold on. Wait.
Okay, tell me that's not fire. Tell me that's not fire, bro. Do you see the vision?
Yeah, I do, but I feel like there's no way to say it and have it be catchy. Fireball
Because you
Friday
just have to say
is
effed up
catchy.
Friday.
Effed up Friday.
I'm gonna get effed
But
up.
do you know how unbrandable that is as well? Like, it looks good, but like, it's so unbrandable.
With the asterisks.
Because you know what's crazy is that one of the big people that are supposed to be sponsoring us for the set is Shaw. Do you know how conservative like Shaw are? It's like no swearing, nothing like explicit. Like,
Are we not going to be able to
explicit.
swear once we get this?
Oh no, we'll be able to because we're not getting sponsored. They're just giving us stuff. But I was like, imagine us being like, imagine us being like, yeah, we can.
The NDA is broke.
Imagine us being like, yeah, welcome to our show, effed up Friday. There's just no way of saying that without it sounding like a 12-year-old. That's just like how.
Also, why are we
can't say it,
sticking to
yeah.
Friday? We're never live on a Friday anymore.
I know.
It could be any day.
We
of the
could
week.
call it Lexie and Harry and
Soju
Lexie.
Sunday.
Oh, okay.
Harry and Lexie.
Harry and Lexie.
Chill the fuck out.
Wait, that's so catchy.
Chill the fuck out, and we have a guest, but sometimes we don't. Because people cancel.
That's kind of cool as hell.
That's really catchy.
Yeah.
It rolls off the tongue.
I'll do a shot every time you're live on a Friday. Lucky for me, that's 0 shots. Erin Rain, there's a lot of talk from someone who was nervous to get a picture with me yesterday.
Wait, gagged.
Sorry, that was
Takes a
horrible,
lot
Erin.
for people.
So what's been your favourite thing about integrating into the Brighton group? Is it their misogyny?
Oh, love that. I love misogyny. No. No.
Okay, I thought you were
Oh,
supporting
Women's
me.
History Month, man.
With
What's
Mary
wrong with you?
Curie. She discovered plutonium, bro. Shout out
facts.
Amelia Earhart.
Earhart.
Earhart, by the way.
No, I pronounce it Iverless. And for Women's
A
History
year.
A year. Sorry, can we just avert all attention to the girlfriend? A year.
No, but to celebrate Women's History Month, I'm going to be eaten by crabs at the end of the month.
I didn't know where that was going for a second.
Because of
Just talking to your girlfriend.
Amelia Earhart.
Was she eaten by crabs?
She was eaten by crabs, wasn't she?
No, nobody knows what happened to her. She disappeared.
she's
or
just
No,
something.
she was
Amelia
no,
Earhart,
no, she
right?
got eaten by crabs. She crashed and got eaten by
Amelia
crabs.
have had crabs.
How do you know
Chat,
that?
did Amelia? Okay, I'm gonna ask my Siri AI.
I'm gonna ask ChatGPT what happened to Amelia Earhart.
Did
Coconut crabs.
Amelia Earhart get eaten by coconut crabs? A popular theory suggests Amelia Earhart.
See, you're like a
Horse
conspiracy
girl.
theory.
A popular,
One of my favourite Harry clips is it was of me and Johnny, and you turned around and he went, "Popular artist horse girl."
she has 3
Oh,
eyes.
she played a Lil Simsy video at one of her sets. She had the horse girl head on, and
Yeah.
she was just playing Lil Simsy, like building a
Dude,
stable in the background.
She's the fucking goat, but it's like
Shout
2
out
eyes or
fucking
3
horse
eyes in
girl.
her name.
And he didn't know how to do it besides go, "Horse girl."
Go, nay.
And then a
girl.
popular theory was that she was eaten by coconut crabs after crashing at Nico Maroro or Island. It's a theory, not a confirmed fact.
Cheers.
Wait, let me cheers you.
No, it's for the girlies whilst you yap. Oh,
It's Women's History
No
Month.
way you've just put your bottle back. You're evil. Let me cheers you.
Okay, ally.
that's
Love
so
you.
cute.
Ally, that's my girlfriend.
Okay, yeah, you should be an ally.
Are you not an ally to women?
Yeah. Sure.
Oh, it's also true.
I'm an ally to my own girlfriend.
I've spilled so much on my skirt.
Oh.
Just tuned in, heard coconut crab. We on about Amelia Earhart.
What were we
So
talking
how is
about?
it? What's your favourite thing about integrating into the Brighton group?
I was going to talk about when I had weed for the first time.
When you weed for the first
When
time?
I weeded for the first time.
When I smoked
Because-
the dankers.
I didn't smoke it. I had an edible the
That's
first time.
horrible. Everyone always goes, I'm too scared to smoke, I won't have an edible. Edible is a
Yeah.
horrible experience if you don't like it.
Just can't control it.
But like, I'm medicated on other things, so I was like, surely I can handle this. I'll be fine.
Harry
The first time I did it was fine because we had Korean barbecue and then we went to the Stranger Things experience.
Oh my
Oh
god.
my
I know,
god,
that
that
shit's
shit's
crazy.
I'd be so scared.
No, we were having the time of our life.
In the
'cause we were,
room
like,
where you're in the
the
science
Vec
lab.
Nussi.
The Vecnussi goes crazy. And you're in the science room and they're all around you, bro.
No.
Did you do the Strange Things?
I
thing,
bought it for
Sophia?
my ex-boyfriend for our anniversary.
Ooh.
That's crazy.
We broke up 4 months later.
No, I did the one in New York. We
Foreshadowing.
went to that one.
Because you're going to break up with me. That's the joke.
Oh.
I'm not going to break up with you. Because I love you.
Aww.
You're going to say it back.
Thank you! Thank you is wild!
Thank you, it's crazy.
Thank
Okay,
you.
okay.
Oh, so you want him dead?
I get
Oh,
Have
it.
you
so you
ever
want him
had
dead?
someone say I love you to you and you've not said it back fully?
Oh, I had a one night stand say it to me one time.
What? Like the first night they met you, they were like, I love you.
Understandable, but I was just like,
Yeah, I would say that to you.
Like as a joke or seriously?
I don't know. I think it wasn't as a joke.
Wow.
Well, I always
But I
have
don't
the
know if
urge
it
to
was-
say it during.
Is it who I think?
Who do you think it was?
So it's not who I think.
I don't know who you think it would be.
Will and E.
I hate it when he does this.
Just
Because you know what I'm scared
names
of?
out there.
I'm scared this joke's going to make its way onto Twitter, and then next time I see Will, he's going to be weird with me. I'm terrified
You
of
should
that.
stop
You love
talking.
to spread a rumour.
I do. No, what was I going to say? Oh yeah, about the Stranger Things experience. My friends had a similar experience where they went to Amsterdam and they took mushrooms and they went in the Amsterdam dungeons because it's owned by the people who do London dungeons. They thought it would be fun like the London dungeons.
No, that's fun because they like call
No.
you to the stand and shit.
Amsterdam dungeons is nothing like the London dungeons.
Nothing of the sort.
It's really fucking scary. And they set off the fire alarm because they were on shrooms. They got so scared they ran out the fire exit.
Can I steal some of your sweet tea, please?
Yeah.
Guys, sorry, the pile of bottles we're collecting right now. Well, I always tell the same story. When I was at TwitchCon Amsterdam in like 2022.
Shrooms?
No.
Oh.
I was with a group of Minecrafters who were not any circle of Minecrafters I'd ever interacted with before.
Who was it? Yeah, I know
No, because
them.
I was hoping I could talk about that. Also, I kind of don't give a fuck if it's public.
She don't gaff.
I did gaff. And when I walked in, I almost thought it was a part, because I ended up not staying at my Airbnb. I ended up staying at a different Airbnb, those who know. And I walked in and there was like truffles all along the side. I almost thought the Airbnb had left them behind. They hadn't. The boys had brought them. And in this Airbnb, there was also a massive painting of a child made with water paints. Ew. Terrible for anyone who was high, by the way. So one night we decided to go clubbing. And as we're going, a lot of people had walked ahead, and I was with some of these boys that I didn't really know. I just met. They were cool. And one of the guys goes, "I'll pay for you all to get in. I'll pay for you all to get in." He done a load of, he was like, "Yeah, I'll pay for you." Pays like €80 to get everybody in. And he's like, "You guys go in first." In that time where everyone was going in, he'd taken a load of truffles. I don't know how long that shit takes to hit, but it must have hit mighty quick, or he'd already was on it.
He must have already been. It takes
so long,
45
right?
minutes.
Because he must have been like pre-dosing and been kind of, because I go into the club and I was the last one before him, and he was gone. I turn around and I'm like, where is he? And I just hear screaming. And they'd gone to take his wrist to stamp him and put a wristband on him, and he was like, "Don't touch me, don't touch me, don't touch me." And he was like, "I'm on shrooms, I'm on shrooms, I'm on shrooms," and started tweaking.
I've never been that bad.
And apparently, like, ran down the canal.
That's crazy.
That's crazy. No.
Well,
That's crazy.
my girlfriend had it. Can I tell the story? When we went after VidCon, we flew to Amsterdam, and it was kind of streamer men. We all had an Airbnb, streamer men and their girlfriends.
OG Brighton style. Something's never changed.
Oh no! It was just a nice holiday, and
he was so seriously like, no.
No, we were, and me and Lydia decided to take truffles together.
Can I tell, like, we haven't heard it 100 times?
Oh, have I heard it a lot? Oh, never mind then. I won't tell it. Never mind.
Oh, I haven't heard this story.
Basically, I
know, I'm curious now.
I thought it was quite fun. I was looking at the wall a lot.
Oh, I do know this story.
And then, but you it hit you a lot hard. We took the same dose. I'm quite a lot bigger than you, and
You're skinny.
And there was a fireplace. We decided, we were like, you know what would probably be fun when we take mushrooms the first time, if we put on Smiling Friends, and we watched the Mr. Frog episode, and there was this fireplace in this. First of all, terrible Airbnb to do it in. There was a table which was just like women's legs with a table on top. It was like a, but we watched the Mr. Frog episode. It kicks in for you harder than it does for me. And you turn around to me and you go, "Harry, there's someone in the elevator." And I go, "We don't have an elevator." And you point, and she pointed towards the fireplace and goes, "No, Harry, they're going up and down in the elevator."
No, he was just in the elevator staring at me.
Bear in mind, it wasn't an elevator. It was a fireplace with a grid on it. And Jack Manifold was trick sitting us. So
I know his POV of this as well, which is
so
crazy.
he's fucking dying laughing, and he goes, "Okay, I'll stop her from freaking out." He goes, so he took the grid off the elevator and goes, "There's no one in there. There's no one in there." And she goes, "You've let him out."
The most terrifying thing you could say.
It's like when a child in Paranormal Activity says that her friend is here. Like,
They're with us right
It was
now.
worse as well because we just
Oh.
watched was it Mr. Frog one?
Yeah.
And I
Cheers to
saw
that.
him in the leaves on like the tree.
You were convinced
outside.
Mr. Frog was
I was
outside.
convinced he was there, and then I stood up, and I just like, why is the room just getting really smaller? And I was just walking backwards, but I didn't.
The worst was we went to bed after. I was sleeping naked. I was on my side with my legs to the side. You went, Harry, where have your legs gone? You thought I'd become like a mermaid. And in order to convince you I hadn't become a mermaid, I had to butt fucking naked, like hit one of them.
Yes!
It was horrible.
And then he turned green and turned into an ogre, but I didn't want to tell him because I thought it hurt his feelings. So I waited until the next day.
Hurt his feelings if you were like,
Bro,
you're
that's
an ogre right now.
wild.
That's insane.
Well-
You know what? I don't think I want to try shrooms anymore.
I want to,
It was
at
so
TwitchCon, I want to do a stream walk around the conventional shrooms.
It was good.
Oh, you want to be that guy so bad.
Well,
Well,
I
You
saw...
want to be slushy nude.
Yeah, I
Slushy
saw
nudes.
Hamza and Marlon do it, and I'm like, if I can convince like Max to do it with me, he'd never. I need to convince
Max would
someone to do
never.
Well, I
shrooms
would
with
say
me.
I would
You
do
could
it
peer
with you, but
pressure
I've
Johnny
just
into
heard
it.
that story,
Well,
so
It
I'm
wasn't
like,
a bad trip. Though.
It was fucking
I
awesome.
loved it. It was just very. I'm not used to the visual stuff, so it like.
Well, there was.
I've had
I
bad
kind of.
ones
I
on
kind.
weed, so
Johnny
I'm
saying
like-
I would so do it. That I would go to bed after 10 minutes. Are you mad? Well, there was a point
Johnny, would
where
you do it?
there was somebody that I knew that used to get me very high. You know who? That used to get me
Yeah.
very high and then would play scary videos because he found it funny that it would trip me out.
I've heard this story from
up.
like 10 different people.
Yeah, like he used to love like because I'm not one to I don't really enjoy weed. Like you can attest, I'm not a
I'm
weed
not a
girly.
big weed guy.
I don't do any of
It
that.
doesn't do good
But they
things
used to
to
they
me.
used to love like if I go around they'd be like, do you want to smoke? And I'd be like, no. I'd be like, they'd be like, oh come on, and they keep going until I do it.
Hey, your big age getting peer pressure.
I get peer pressure. Won't say who it was. I feel like it adds up. You can guess. They used to get me really high and play analog horror to freak me out because they knew it would really freak me out. And they'd even go, Lexie, you scared right now? And I go, yeah, it's kind of tripping me out. And they'd keep playing it louder.
They play the Walton Files.
When they play, there's like an analog one where it's like a radio FM one, and it was like a sleep one.
Oh, I don't know. My favourite's the Godzilla one.
But I would like he'd play this for ages. Then I'd be like, okay, I'm gonna go home. I'd go into my old apartment with G, which is like a 4-story old Brighton house, all wooden, and G had this fucking haunted Dobby plushie that she put in the
Not
banisters.
Dobby.
I'm sure I'll be able to find it. This ugly haunted Dobby plushie, and as well as that, in our bathroom because we were subground, there was like a sky, like a roof window that you kind of prop open. Like, you know, imagine like Barbarian when she's trying to get out and she smashes it open. Exactly that window. So I'd be there, high as fuck, looking at this trippy ass, ugly Dobby thing, then going into my cold ass, haunted fuck bathroom with the fucking ceiling light. It was horrid. I tripped balls on that shit.
holy fuck.
I'm gonna try and find a video of this ugly ass Dobby bastard. Anyway, next.
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 We're out. We're done with the questions. Is that
you
it?
actually-
You said you had way more.
Yours were tame, guys. I was expecting way worse.
Okay.
What would you say is the worst one? Oh, just found a picture.
What, your worst question? They were all about Sims. I can talk about Sims all day.
I know, because the thing is, you have very good work to life separation where you don't actually.
Nothing's online.
Nothing's
like, None of my
online.
personal life is
Because there's
online.
plenty of things we could ask you about offline. Like,
Yeah.
I don't care.
are you sure about that, man?
Really?
Are you sure about that?
I don't mind. Like,
Are you sure about that?
Hi, Ollie! Hikey hate me!
Ollie Hacky head man.
It's not like I'm hiding anything. It's just like...
Okay,
it's
look down the
easy.
camera and name your entire dating history.
I know that's right.
Silence.
Oh,
Exactly.
drink. And I said drink. And I said drink.
I'm not gonna name names.
Drink. I said drink.
Important videos playlist.
So I'm trying so hard to find this cursed Dobby, but I'm just looking antisocial. Every Fireball Friday, it reaches the point where I get, and that's not right now. Normally when we're drinking Fireball, because it's so much stronger, I get really drunk and I start checking my phone to check the questions, but I can't focus, so I really lock in. But from the VOD POV, it looks like I'm just like, whilst Harry's like busting his ass asking questions.
I
can't
had like
find-
mentally prepared myself for like any question you
What's
could have
the
asked.
worst question you were expecting us to ask then? Go on.
I thought they were gonna be like dating life related.
Well, we just tried that and you went silence.
Yeah, we did. Because to be fair, every single... Also, can we just remember... So one time for Secret Santa, I got Tommy in it and I made him a custom Pokemon art piece that my friend drew.
Oh.
Never saw the light day.
What do you mean never saw the light?
You never gave it to him?
Yeah, I gave him it. And I don't know where
It's in his bedroom.
Is it?
Yeah.
Actually!
Oh.
Wait, what does it look like?
I don't know if it's the same one. That's going to be really awkward. It's him as a Pokemon trainer. Because I got Tommy for Secret Santa.
With the hat?
Yeah.
Yeah.
No way, really?
Yeah.
So I got Tommy for Secret Santa and I did not know him very well. And I was like, what's something I can do for like 50... Are you joking? Are you actually
No, I'm
joking?
serious. I'm dead serious.
I genuinely can't tell if you're joking
I'm
now.
dead serious. It's opposite the vinyl player in his bedroom.
If you're joking right now,
I swear.
Because I'm going to tell the story, so if you're joking, it's really
I
awkward.
swear.
I can't tell if I'm being serious or not.
I'm serious.
Basically, I got... Well, James got me for Secret Santa, spent way more money, got like a vintage Doctor Who board game for me. I got Tommy, and I didn't know what to get him. So I was like... Yeah, I'm a big Whovian. And I was like, I don't know Tommy very well, but I know... And in the things he likes, he put Pokemon. And I went, what's something I can do for 15 quid? I have a friend who's a really good artist, and I went, Tommy loves Pokemon. How about we get a custom art piece of him as a Pokemon trainer? I didn't know his favourite Pokemon, but I just found the draft for it. It was like this.
Oh my god.
That's so cute.
Yeah.
But I didn't know any of his favourite Pokemon, so I was Googling it, and I was looking on, like...
Tommy in it favourite...
Tommy in it WikiTube of, like, what's Tommy in its favourite Pokemon? And at the time, I didn't know a lot about Pokemon either, so I probably could do it better now, but...
Wait. I didn't know you were a Doctor Who stan.
I'm a big Doctor Who stan.
Who's your favourite Doctor?
Oh, girlie, we can talk about... Wait, I'm talking... Okay, so anyway, your dating history. Have you ever had that, like, overlap of, like, offline and online relationships? Because I feel like you've never had a seriously online relationship.
No.
You're one of those bitches who... And a lot of people who do this is hidden in plain sight. Which I think is the best way to do it.
Do you? Well, my thing was I always wanted it to be online, and at the time he was like, no, what if we break up? Like,
I've been there.
That would be so awkward if we put it online and then we broke up.
I got told, if you publicly date me, then maybe the men in your community won't want anything to do with you anymore.
Oh.
Well, at least I only have the girls and the gays watching me, so it's fine.
But like, have you ever found that to like linger? Have you ever had that where, I feel like every content creator's had that where like the ghosts of your past linger on, and maybe sometimes people don't get the fucking memo, and it's like, hey, I haven't interacted with this person for like 6 years. I don't talk to them anymore. Get the fucking... Sorry, I'm still looking for...
What is the question?
That's the question.
Well, I still see, like, my biggest ex all the time.
Who? Wait.
Girl, this man is not up to date.
Yeah, so I feel like we have to be just normal about it. Well, the thing is, like, I don't really have any exes that I'm like, if I see you, it's on site.
Oh,
I don't function like that.
Sorry that you love me.
I don't
Is
know.
it really hot in here, or is it me?
No, the heating was on. I turned that shit off. It is hella hot in here.
It's so hot.
So my biggest thing is that when I'm in my own house, I'm so like, if it's freezing, I'm like, I can cope with that. Whereas if there's people in my flat, I can't. Like, I don't want people to think I'm like unaccommodating. Yeah. So I always turn the heating on. But then when you're drinking, it also gets hot as hell in this room.
And then you get so warm when you're drinking.
Hella fucking warm. Sorry, I'm still trying to find this Dobby photo. Guys, it'll be so worth it once I find it, guys.
I forgot the story now. the Dobby story.
What? I mean, I have a photo of Aura's Shrek, if that's any constellation.
Yeah,
Hey, that's
I'd say.
hot.
That's hot. And I have one of Jacka's Hardware.
What is that?
That's fire.
That's Jacka's Hardware.
As Anna?
Nardwar.
Oh, Nardwar. So, do you ever find that in a general sense where, like, on social media, where sometimes I feel like you have a very good work-life separation. What's the one thing that you feel slips between the cracks? What do you think's the main thing that's like, oh, fuck, okay, this is my real life. I kind of don't want it to be, but now everybody knows about it.
I don't think I've had that, to be fair. I feel like I'm very on it with, like, I don't know, I just say what
you wanna.
Yeah. No. I'm, like, quite protective of, like...
That's my issue. I wish I was more protective. Everything.
Well, the thing is, I think
very...
I was like at one point I was telling everyone everything, and it always feels like it backfires in some way. Because, like right now where I'm at, when people like if people come for me, I'm like, oh, they're coming for STEPH0SIMS. Like I can kind
They're
of
not. They're not.
separation.
I can kind of separate it a little bit, but
They're
it's
not coming for Stephanie.
Oh, nearly government name
yeah.
What if I government name right now?
Well, yes.
Are you still looking at that photo of Dobby? Let it go, man.
No, I'm trying to find it for like off stream, honestly.
Okay.
But I feel like you do a really good job of that. But has there ever been anything that slipped through the cracks that you've been like annoyed that it has? Whether it's been like a relationship or just like anything, a friendship that you just kind of want people to. Because here's the thing, people get really mad that people. People get really annoyed that people aren't like really open, like this person's a piece of shit. But 9 times out of 10, content creators will just cut them off and never speak of them again. Have you ever had that where you've done that, but the people around you just haven't gotten the hint, and you're like, gang, come on, sort it out?
I don't feel like I'm in a position to do that because like the person that I dated is so ingrained.
Was that your only boyfriend?
I've had another one actually.
Okay, who's your worst talking stage? Who's your worst talking stage?
It was a guy I met on Tinder.
Ugh!
No, never again. It didn't last very long because, like, I'm very, like, when I go into a relationship, I'm like, I would like you to be the best version of yourself. And, like, because I've dated guys that are, like, not well before.
Need fixing.
Yeah, and I am a fixer, so I don't want that. Like, I don't want to feel like I have to, like, make you into the best version of yourself. So this one guy was like, yeah, I'm doing really good, I'm fine. And then the next thing I know, he's calling me on FaceTime crying. And he's like, I can't tell you what I just did. And then his roommate FaceTimes me the next day and she's like, and I was like, what do you mean
What?
he did that? But basically he was not well, he didn't tell me, and they got into an argument over something and the knife was for himself.
Oh.
But it was like, it was a crazy situation. I was like,
So I'm gonna.
he was basically just hiding that from me because, like, I said from the outset, like I feel like when you're going into a relationship, it almost feels selfish if you haven't figured out like your own things before you go into a relationship.
Yeah.
Like if I was really mentally unwell, I don't think I would start a relationship with
I'd
someone.
probably fix that first.
Yeah, because it feels unfair to put that onto somebody else.
Put a
right?
burden on who is a stranger, basically.
Exactly, especially when you meet on Tinder and it's like.
Yeah.
But I felt like he hid that from me until it exploded in my face, and I was like,
That's fucking wild.
oh, okay, that's crazy. That's insane.
Oh, my back. I cannot wait till we get a set and we have
nice.
chairs. My back is killing me now. Oh my god.
Okay.
Yeah. So
Worst
that was
worst
crazy.
boyfriend you've ever had?
It wasn't actually that one, which is insane. It was my
Second worst boyfriend you've ever had?
Well, he's second. I've only had 2.
No, I feel bad to do that.
What, to do the first one?
To do any of it.
I don't care.
So wait, Harry's starting to ask a question that we think she wouldn't want to answer. If we're being too nice, I'm struggling to think of ones that are nasty. Because you're so private, and it would genuinely be. I feel like whenever we interview people, I try to keep the things they brought online just to that. Because if we brought in the stuff we knew about you personally, whole different story, mama.
Okay,
Who's your favourite Twitch streamer? Is there a Twitch streamer that you fancy? Is there any Twitch streamer that you fancy? Drink, cheers. Just yes or no. You don't need to.
Oh, yes.
Oh.
What do they do? Come on, give us some hints.
Variety.
Variety. Yeah, no, that's right.
Well, I don't think I'm necessarily private. I just I pick and choose what I show in videos because.
People are there for Sims.
Yeah.
Exactly. Like
That's such a blessing.
I feel like
man.
people are there for a good time. I don't want to be like, my boyfriend is shit.
Yeah.
I'm going to break up with him.
But then also, I don't think you have that environment, like that community where they watch you and then they go, I want to know everything about her personal life. Like, whereas I feel like the circle we're in, people are like, we get a lot of people that are very parasocial and they want to know everything. And I feel like I always say I'm such an open book because that's just me as a person. Like I say way more than I'm supposed to on stream. My biggest thing is I'll say stuff and the next day I'll be like I shouldn't have said that, but that's just me. And I feel like sometimes I fall victim to that when there's something that I maybe actually do want to keep private, and then because I'm so used to saying everything, I'm not used to keeping a secret, so I'm like, oh fuck, now I'm awkward.
Well,
whereas like you can do that a lot more.
No, like I really like when you were talking about is it okay to say his name?
Yeah.
Well, when you were talking about all the kid stuff, I was like, this is actually really like empowering, because I feel like I hold on to a lot of shit to like protect other people when it genuinely, like, I haven't done anything wrong, so like it doesn't, if I spoke about things, it doesn't affect me in a bad light, but it's like the other people's reactions that I'm more worried about, because I have no problem with sharing things online. Like I genuinely think I am an open book. I talk about my pussy all the time, my coconuts, my coconuts. I talk about everything, but it's just like I'm more worried about other people's reactions to what I say than like people I know than strangers, because
that's actual opinions.
That's the opinions that like matter. So if you had, do you reckon so all of your relationships until now have been private / hidden in plain sight. Do you reckon if you had another relationship, you'd make it public?
Oh yeah, 100%. I don't think I would do a private relationship again, because it's too jarring on me. Like the burden.
Cheers. Sorry, I didn't know if you were just not drinking. Harry and I get very different when we're drunk. I talk a lot, he doesn't. So it always looks like
I just don't want to cut you off.
No,
you can
talk. You cut me
you're
off.
welcome to say things.
Because I'll yapper thinking you're going quiet. So I'll try and fill space. So please do cut me off.
No, I feel like my longest relationship, the burden of keeping a secret was always on me, because we agreed we'd keep it private, and then he would post pictures of us like in compromising situations without telling me. And that people would speculate on it, and I'd be like, we agreed to keep this private. So I was like going...
He just liked the control.
I think he liked the idea of him appearing single and also being able to have people speculate on the relationship as well, which is
weird.
Yeah, because if I ever slipped up, he would be like, what the fuck?
Because my thing is, I'm very openly in a relationship. It's just not public. Who with?
Oh, would you ever go public though, guys? Right now, baby! 20 gifted! Guys, yes! It gets 100 gifted subs. We're 23 subs away, and they'll go public.
No.
But I also think that your guys' reasons, that was strict by the way, your reasons for not are extremely valid. Sometimes, but like every reason for not wanting to be in a public relationship is extremely valid. Whether it's just privacy, whether it's viewer or fan reasons, whether it's just generally, I don't want my relationship on the internet. Every reason is valid.
Yeah, I think that would be completely fine. Like, if he said, like, I just don't want it to be public, I'd be like, fair. But then he was the one that introduced the idea of not being public and then broke it. Yeah. So that's where the...
Oh, sorry, we're boring you, Harry.
No, I'm sorry, no.
No, that was where it got weird, because I was like, said this was not going to be a thing.
Yeah. Knee deep in the passenger seat.
Just a casual man.
So what's the name of your most recent talking stage? Let's play Hangman.
I don't think that's necessary.
It's a good thing it was a joke then, guys. Wasn't actually gonna do that, guys.
Most recent talking stage.
Harry?
That's a really good question.
It's not me. Let's make that very clear.
It's not Harry.
How do you deal with keeping a relationship private when people come up to you for a photo, like if you're with them?
Well, that's only happened.
I don't know the answer to that, because when I was in a relationship, he'd make sure we were nowhere near each other in any situation where there could
that happened to
possibly
me
be a
too.
fan.
Like, there were a couple times we were at convention. I would like go to grab his hand.
Bat it away.
Slapped it.
That happened to me. We were walking to a James Marriott gig.
Just slapped you.
No, don't worry, it gave me trauma. We were walking towards a James Marriott's first gig, and we were walking down the street in Brighton, by the way, so where we were both from. And I went to go put my arm, just do this, and he was like, he literally kind of was like,
that's not even romantic, like.
Not even like a babe, let's just hold it for a second, actually pushed space between us.
Really? Yeah, no. I don't care. I'm just like, as long as you're not in the photo. I'm like, I hope my viewers are respectful enough they won't take a picture of me and my girlfriend.
That is the thing, though.
I'm like.
Do you know what it was when I? Sorry.
No, it was like we've had. It was HMV. Someone came up to me. And I was just like, I turned around and like, oh, it's my girlfriend, don't get her in the picture. Because I'm like, they're not going to remember your
but
face.
I love that. You do so many things with your viewers when you meet them in real life. You're like, yo, like, this is just...
And
that makes it sound suspicious, not anything
You
like
do
crazy.
so many things.
But
with
you'll just
your
kind of
viewers.
be like, oh, yo, this is so-and-so, this is so-and-so, just don't get them on camera.
Yeah.
And it's so
I feel
fucking
like that's
chill.
the way to do it instead of fucking slapping your girlfriend's hand out the way.
If you're hiding something too much, people dig for it more.
True.
Yeah, they
True,
wanna find it.
+1.
He kicks his viewers in pay when he meets them.
That's what I
True.
heard.
Harry meeting up with fans, fork found in kitchen. Okay, that happened once.
Wait, Pancake Day?
On Pancake Day, me and Max, it's Dan Pixelflow in chat. Me and Max I had a portable tapenaki grill, and I went, okay, I'm gonna make pancakes in a car park with Max. The portable battery we got didn't work. It did not enough watts to charge it. So we were like, does anybody here live nearby? Can we come to your house? And we went to Dan's student accommodation. I'd met Dan before. By the way.
Okay.
Dan designed most of the posters behind me in my stream, so it wasn't just a random person. But it was actually probably top 10 streams I've ever done.
Yeah, I remember you mentioning it because it was right before Eleanor's birthday.
Oh my god, it was.
Shout out
It was like the
Eleanor.
day before.
Yeah, literally.
I think, is that all?
I think we have it all. Unless there's any last minute things you want to say.
Is there anything you want to say?
Is there anything that you wish that people could know about STEPH0SIMS?
The coke habit? Are you going to talk about your coke habit?
It's a big addiction for me.
It's rough.
Well, I only take the legal kind.
The 100-year-old diner that makes coke the old-fashioned way.
Yes.
That's what you
How
do.
did you know? No, I'm on ADHD meds, which is like legal. Like when I pull up to the pharmacy, I'm like, can I get
Dude,
my methyl?
You on Ritalin? I
Uh,
fucking love Ritalin.
That shit's
I might-
you got the
good.
diagnosis? Or?
No.
Oh.
When I was 17, I traded near archive rave tickets for a mum's prescription of my mate's Ritalin, so I could revise my A levels.
And did it help?
It helped.
You know,
I got 4
genuinely
unconditional
think,
offers.
I genuinely think if you try it and it works, you've got a free diagnosis.
No,
there.
but I think it works on everyone.
No, because some people it just makes like really fucking hyper. Like if it makes you more calm and productive.
Yeah, I've never done so much work. I genuinely think if I had...
I mean, I'm not trying to diagnose.
I
you,
don't
it's
think I have ADHD.
Really.
No. But like, if
So I didn't mean to be like, really?
I think people say it, but if I was medicated, I would have like 2 million
Did you
subs
lose
by
your
now.
spark? Oh.
I genuinely,
Right.
I would be posting like 4 short form contents a day. Like I would be fucking insane. I would do so much stuff if I was medicated. But I just do not have the power to like do anything right now because I'm like so.
The willpower.
This is the thing. I go, I should do this, and I don't. So I get distracted and shit.
Well.
Maybe it does help you.
Yeah, but it helps everyone.
Well, I think that's all of our questions. On that note,
That makes it
Harry
sound
talking
like I
about
have
himself.
ADHD. I do not. I don't have
just got
ADHD.
the-
Harry
Diagnosis,
ADHD
guys.
truthers rejoice. Well, thank you very much, Steph, again for the show. We're now gonna keep drinking and keep being foolish. Ew.
Foolish gamers, level host. You won
Wait,
that.
I won that. That's my man.
Oh.
Oh,
Yeah.
Is he not? I won level host.
Yeah,
That's
I
not
think
your
that's how it
man, though.
works.
Is he not my? Are we not married?
that's not your man.
I thought that's how it works. If I won level host, we were married.
No, doesn't work that way. You have a man. It's not foolish gamers.
Who is it? I do not have a man.
You last stream announced.
I don't have a man.
Okay.
Did you
That
actually-
never happened. That did not happen.
Is
That
it
never
public
happened.
that you have a man?
I did not do it. I did not. I did not do it. I did not.
I don't have a man. I never had a man.
Anyway, bye. What do you think? Steph
Bye.
coming on the stream.
Is
Love
that
you.
where it's ending?
Bye.